Right. There we are. Okay. So let's adjust this bloody volume issue. Apparently I can't do from here. Fuck's sake. Right. Put this down a touch. This down a touch. The speech up high, because I did notice that we could barely hear the speech before. It's definitely not what I'm after. Enough in my ears. So I'll just keep dropping the SFX until the bassy ass fucking effects are subdued to a point where they are reasonable. I think is probably the best word to use here. Why the fuck is that still there? Oh, I do have to adjust that, so one moment please. That's right, that is still there. Right, let's go fix that. Yeah, go. Wait, there we go. That's better. Right, let me drop it down. Right, that's better. Right. So yeah, goal for today, at the very least, is round off Chaos Rising at the very least. Which, to be fair, we're not far from the end. I think we're like 3 missions out. We have got a bit of corruption spread around, not a huge amount. Just means I need to take people out on missions. We'll see. We've got 1 on the Force Commander, 2 on Tarkus. I think that's what, 3? I think this is 3. No, only 1, huh? And then only 1 on Cyrus, and then 1 on both of these guys, which is odd. I seem to remember being squeaky clean all around. But that's fine. We can take Thaddeus and Jonah out at one point or another. As long as we get an opportunity for redemption, we should be okay. I don't remember if we actually have to have the first, like, trait. Or what the hell? Or if it is just literally... Must have, or if it literally just takes the highest value and boff. I'm legit so hyped that I get to either home office or do fuck all this week. I love it. Oh yeah. It is the blessing of home office. It is glorious, is it not? That's done with. Yeah. Game. But yeah. Otherwise, this is our main squad, which we want to get clean ASAP, just in case. But other than that, we have only these 2 missions because we did the last one on the Judgment Carrion, and then the only other one is the actual Lord of Chaos mission on Aurelia, which is fine. The fact that it gives a Dreadnought plate tells me that we're going to have to take Thule on that one, but oh well.
Commander, praise Terra you have come. The Vandis heretics and the Black Legion are overrunning Capital Spire itself.
Banging.
We still hold the Imperial Palace, but they have taken the rest of the Spire. I will die before surrendering the palace to these treasonous curs.
Based.
Without your aid, Blood Ravens, I will make good on that pledge before long.
Based. We're going to have a sort of shooting on Wednesday. Nobody was sure as we should look or whatever. I was even to the point of, if this keeps up, I'm just going to call in sick. And no, I don't have to go. Oh, it's one of those things, like, I don't believe in fate, but, you know, it makes a very, very good case for itself. Based. What's based now? The fact that, I thought I swear I had something for this. Thank fuck. No, But, you know, if you were spared having to go... And the problem is, in those sorts of scenarios, it's better to be overdressed than underdressed. So, unless you're trying to prove a point to management, being like, oi, dickheads, fucking put out a uniform code next time when you were doing pictures and shit. And then just go in, like, a clown outfit or something, just to fuck with them. Allowing this mission to expire corrupts all squads. Well, it's good job we're about to do that, then. Nobody else has got anything to say, thank Christ. Oh, we get the Iron Cage for it, which is actually really good for the Force Commander.
You have brought us key victories, Commander. But
I know,
we have
I'm
been
based like
fighting
that.
100 other battles. The 85th Vendaland and my other loyal troops have all suffered massive casualties. The Black Legion, however, never seems to run out of madmen and demons to throw against us. Loyal forces are converging on Capital Spire, but they will not be here in time to make a difference.
Awesome. Well, it's a good job we're showing up. Currently thinking... I do want to bring Cyrus. But in this particular circumstance, I think it might be more appropriate to bring Thaddeus. I mean, he's kitted out, so I'm not too worried. Well, give him. Because these feed off the same ammo pool. So... Because he can't carry any other... like, anything else, really, so... To be fair, we'll take the Signum from Tarkus, we'll give him the Rao kits. And we can give the Signum back to Thaddeus. That way we can carry both. And of itself, I'm super happy that I get to Koo for a week. That photo thing alone makes it so worth it. Oh, I know. Not even super happy that I get to cough. You know, I mean, to be fair, it's not too bad. I mean, so long as no one's at risk, it's pretty okay. What does Forehead want?
This is Captain Diomedes. All Blood Ravens are to cease crusade recruitment and other operations within the Aurelian sector. Return to your muster points and prepare for mobilization to the Ferox Swift Crusade.
Who?
Knowledge is power. Guard it well.
He abandons the sector so easily.
Because he's stupid.
How can we follow such a man?
We are receiving another priority signal from Captain Angelos.
Fucking finally.
Commander, we must not abandon this sector to the traitor legions. I am headed to Calderis to discuss the matter with Diomedes. Continue to oppose the Black Legion. Angelos out.
Banging.
Gabriel is correct. We must continue. We must find...
I find it quite enjoyable, by the way, that Thule on the meters, Thule is so much louder in left than he is in right, which is hilarious. Yeah, we're going in here. So we're going to be bringing Thaddeus on this one, simply because I think there might be something to redeem them on this one. And we do need to get... I want everyone going into the traitor mission completely squeaky clean. So after this, we got to get Cyrus and Jonah clean.
Attention.
Right, let's go.
This is Governor Elena de Rosa. The Blood Ravens are here.
I know. It's fine. We're going to win.
Angels of death fight with us.
Worry not, guardsmen. We have plot armor.
Gates.
There we go. I have arrived and I'm bringing no less than 10 Terminators with me. Right, let's send him there. How loud are we talking? Quite. Right, so we're gonna... I'm actually just gonna drop the master by a little bit. There we go. Quickly set everyone else up. Put Abatus over there. And Thaddeus is already doing his job. Fantastic stuff. I'm actually going to push Tarkus into the middle, I think. Yeah, that way he's going to clean out all of these heretics, because I did bring the Hellfire rounds, which make a complete mockery of large groups of infantry. There we go. Look at them, literally falling down in record numbers. I'm actually going to spin this around a little. I mean, it's a cinematic angle, but the way I'm used to looking at the map. Because I don't want to look at it side on, it's fucking weird. I'm gonna send Thaddeus back, I think, because it's getting a bit hairy. I just want to concentrate a defense a bit. This, for example, is annoying me.
Take your position, brother.
Let's clear out some cover. These guys are literally alive because of this trench here. I mean, that works too. I mean, the main justification for not bringing Daddy Thule on any of this is that Thule can't get corruption because he is too based. So, whilst I'm looking to clean out everybody's corruption, I'm just going to keep him back on the ship. I mean, he's a little behind in levels anyway, but you know, he's level 26, but he's also Thule, so unworried. Yeah, that's someone dead. Send him back.
Direct our wrath anew.
Also, I don't know if I'm just obstinate or if I've played this game too much, because I was on a forum just before I came on, just looking at something, and I noticed that people were complaining about how hard Primarch difficulty is, because it turns out that Primarch's main thing is that the difficulties do nothing other than simply increase the damage multiplier for the enemies, and at Primarch it's something like 4.5 times damage. The enemies are literally hitting 4.5 times harder than they normally would. And everyone was saying it's so hard you have to retreat every 5 minutes, to which I say clearly your tactics suck because you're not using enough Terminator armor, but even so. It's me yowling again.
Target eliminated.
So she's still in her very needy stage, so she just yowls constantly. Yes, come here. Come here.
Fine work, brothers.
Yes, I know.
Palace is safe, thanks to your blood ravens.
Holy shit, that took way longer than I thought.
The Black Legion will not give up so easily.
Okay, do they use las pistols?
Prepare for a counterattack.
I think so, right? Because
Commander.
I mean, cultists are the only units in this whole game that I've noticed that use auto weapons. No, they're using normal auto pistols.
Hostile forces spotted.
Hilarious. Let's control these veteran stormtroopers. Okay, send them out.
Get it back!
The palace integrity. I mean, do these don't count? I think it's literally this here. It's fine. We'll send them that way.
Vigilant, brothers.
Cover doesn't mean much to us. I don't think Terminators can benefit from cover at all.
Focus fire there. To war.
That works too, but so.
Tactical squad, return fire.
See? No, shoot this place.
Under attack.
There we go.
Target killed.
Back. I will make Thaddeus the gatekeeper squad on this one. As the rest of the Terminators are more than capable of dealing with the Space Marines. We'll keep them there. Keep the. Honestly, I think I'm just going to keep the guard in back.
Show our strength.
Though to be fair, I'm going to station the ranged ones here. Have the melee behind in case something slips through. Go. But yeah, anyway, that's the point. So long as everybody's nice and safe. Because, you know, the coof being such an odd disease in itself.
Tarkus here. Ready.
Sometimes, most of the time, nothing to worry about. You know, in certain cases, it can be a problem. But yeah, otherwise, I honestly see it as a not as a good thing per se, but you know, the fact that we get a week off for getting a very specific disease is still fucking great to me.
For the Emperor.
Did I give the that's right, I gave Avitus the
Enemy still holds the communications array and Imperial
I gave
Shrine
Avitus
below
the
plaza, however. A quick strike could
med
retake
pack.
them, Commander.
Do I get redemption for it? It's just a secondary objective.
Such is the fate of the enemies of man.
So I will
Weapons
put
ready,
Avitus
brothers.
back here,
Go.
keep Force Commander, and I'm going to send
Hostiles.
Tarkus and Thaddeus to go deal with it.
Allied forces spotted.
I'm going to bring these guardsmen back a bit.
Target destroyed.
We should be okay here, I think.
Command.
If you have 20 V-Bucks to spare, I damn near guarantee you enjoy Shift 2. I know. I say when I have some cash to spare, I probably will get it because I've never been sure on it. primarily for the reasons of it's on Epic, so
Marines ready for combat.
not sure how to judge it by that regard. Oh,
Devastators under enemy
go get the shit.
Tarkus here. Enemy has us in close
Direct our
So
wrath.
these taking damage, does it affect structural integrity at all? I'm not sure.
Now you are a devastator.
No mercy for the misguided.
Well, Force Commander's going to town.
Assault squad.
With me, brothers, advance.
Pulling a artillery strike on that.
Direct our wrath.
Deploy him out.
Under attack.
Oh dear, we appear to have killed 2 of our own on that one.
Tactical Marines.
Right, we'll back them off and try again.
Direct our wrath.
We're not taking structural integrity damage apparently, so back them off.
Assault Marines taking heavy losses.
That's fine, as long as they get back. Oh, they're going to the
Corpses.
going to this. That's fine. Well, we can actually keep it like that in that case. Thing is, I actually don't mind this setup right now
Take your
because
position, brother.
gameplay stuff is extremely natural, and I never played the first part. I see. Well, that's fine. I'll try it myself at some point. That's fine. If we just keep them like it is. Oh no, they do actually come, even though you haven't wiped out the previous wave just yet. Well, let's crack on then.
Reform spearhead and advance.
But this should be enough to wipe this lot out, especially because we destroyed the cover. There we go. That's it. We should be able to break through this pretty quickly. Yeah, it's just these champions in the front are giving us major issues because they don't like die very quickly. Where's the Force Commander? Who's there? That's a big boy. Let's go deal with that.
Your orders will show them fury. More corpses. To the fallback position.
Palace is taking some hits, so we do need to deal with this.
Moving to secure.
Where are we? It is
Easy.
done.
Right, run back.
Move on.
Whilst Tarkus establishes his base.
Battle, brother.
Go deal with it. For fuck's sake. Oh wow. Okay.
Close combat.
Go kill this,
Can't get a
please.
shot off. Now you are a devastator, brother.
Yeah, so we should have that. Tarkus is now ready to come home. These guys are ready to come back up as well. Okay. Does that mean we get 3 full? Cat's back.
Additional turrets are ready to deploy, Commander.
Awesome. I'm going to deploy them on the sides. Send Thaddeus to go help them.
We are
help
the
with this.
Emperor's mailed fist.
Oh yeah, I'm going to say I'll get Super Chivalry at some point then. Largely down to when I get cash.
Tactical Marines awaiting orders.
Oh, I see. Thule deployed here. Right, he's going to defend that.
Squad repositioning.
That's fine. Well, I got to run Tarkus back then. We'll keep Tarkus here this time. Send Abatis down. I'm gonna have to. I'm just saying. I'm pretty sure you enjoy it. It's been on my list anyway, to be honest. So I wasn't against it anyway.
Abatis under
Anyway, he's coming back. We just need Tarkus to come back up, and we'll go for the shrine.
Make ready, brother.
We'll probably take the same team as we did last. Actually, we'll leave Thaddeus here because he's pretty good anti-vehicle. We'll send everyone else.
Devastators under enemy attack. Direct our wrath.
And with what were additional turrets, being the main key. Come here, you. Being loud. Tension. They're already down to 42, and I'm not a fan of that.
Tactical squad, return fire.
So hopefully we can get this done a little bit quicker.
The enemy has massed for a counterattack on the palace. Stand with the Emperor and drive them back.
Commander,
Does this have a max range?
on hold without your aid.
Pretty wild. Oh cool, final assault. Better crack on then.
Beginning tactical advance.
Stops. Didn't stop. Look at that. What do we do here? They're gonna have to just get a move on.
Destroy them. Take your position, brother.
Just spray that. Where is Abatus? Give him one of those, give him one of these.
Under attack.
We might be able to cheese this.
Take
I'm just going to send Tarkus back.
It is done.
And another invulnerability. Aha, the anti-cringe shield. It has worked. Right. Well, now we have to actually make it out of this.
Keep this area secure.
Which I do believe I have just failed.
Additional turrets are ready to deploy, Commander.
Traitors have
Yep.
broken through.
Oh, how do I do that then? I think I've got to push for the both at the same time in that case.
Commander, praise Terra you have come.
I mean, we do get got the weapons we picked up at the very least. To be honest, I think Thaddeus is probably not the right choice in that case. I think I will actually swap out Thaddeus for Cyrus because fast boy and lots of anti-vehicle because he has tons of explosives.
Praise Terra you have come. The van.
At which point I send Force Commander. Probably, yeah, Force Commander and Tarkus and one of the IG squads go deal with the additional objectives. And we got to be quick about it because, you know, they come in pretty fast.
Attention. This is Governor Elena
To be fair, can we go do this now?
Ravens are here.
Oh, this isn't open, but that's something that can be fixed very quickly.
Drive the traitors from the palace gates.
And. Can we go do this now? No, there's an invisible wall. Okay. So in which case, I will keep Cyrus back in that case. Because he can, all of his stuff is stupidly anti-vehicle. So when the big boys come and they start dealing damage to the palace, we can deal with it.
Another enemy crushed. Moving to cover. Abatus, move!
Because other than that, we could just... I'm just thinking about how I go about this. Just holding them both apparently redeems the squads, which means we need to go do that. Fine. Oh, also means we can destroy some cover on the enemy's approach, so we can make life a little easier for ourselves.
Devastators under enemy attack.
Supplies. So that when the enemy actually tries to advance, we can actually, you know, hurt them.
No mercy.
Go on, this should be command. Oh, it's explosive. Okay. What else can we load up that the enemy can use for cover on their approach? To be fair, it's all gone anyway, so fine. Now how I've just got swept that far out. But okay, that's fine. How are we doing for volume? Still a little bit loud.
Tactical Marines ready. Down.
Now we can just sweep rest this. I didn't bring an artillery strike with me. Means we're gonna have to rely on the rockets to deal with the garrisoned buildings.
Get to that position, brothers. Standard movement. Hone your zeal, brothers.
There we go.
The palace
That's
is
easy.
safe, thanks to your blood ravens, Commander.
The Black Legion will not give up so easily, Governor. Prepare for a counterattack. Commander, I have several tarantula turrets ready to deploy.
To be fair, the tarantula turret's only really useful for suppressing the little guys.
Enemy combatants in the field.
But we'll put them on either side because it does keep them from getting a bit too overwhelming on either side. There we go.
Hostiles.
For exactly that reason, yeah. Because the Hail Mary play is that I just move everybody down to go take them, but this is the issue, they're really far away. Rather, it takes too long to get back up here. They're about the same distance around, so... That's clearly where they're spawning, so... Fine.
Direct our raft.
In a minute she'll give me the objective.
Target destroyed.
Rather than stay so far out there.
Brother.
Because they get up here, and that's what really causes the problem.
Direct our raft anew.
So we're going to keep Cyrus up here. We're going to keep the melee Imperial Guard up here. Probably keep Abatus up here. Leaving Force Commander, ranged IG, and Tarkus to go down and deal with the rest of it. We'll move them in just a sec. We will probably go for the array first because we can get back faster from the array. So we'll stand in this direction, but we won't leave just yet. To be fair, the ranged IG actually do work. So in that, like, they do a significant amount of range damage. Actually, like they can actually hurt the Chaos Space Marines, which is useful. Also, this is reason 2 why I'm keeping Cyrus out here. There are single models that are just being issues, we can just snipe them, that's fine.
The enemy still holds the communications array and Imperial Shrine below the plaza, however.
Easy.
A quick strike could retake them, Commander.
Quick being the main word here. To be fair, the forces down there aren't overly difficult, they're just annoying. Let's not drag feet if we're going to go take them then.
Davis brothers, we go.
Target sighted.
Let's be aggressive about it.
Before the cleansing begins.
Because between these three, we can clear out these squads pretty quickly.
Direct our
This is the minus of having all these Terminators, because Terminators are very slow. But that's fine, we can deal with it. Part of me wants to use the orbital bombardment just to quickly take one of these. I think I'll do the second one with it.
The enemy has deployed heavy weapons.
Yep, there they go. We do actually have grenades with the IG, which helps immensely.
Abatus under attack.
There we go. I think this is actually clearing them out pretty quickly. So let's make sure that things aren't going completely to pot up this way. He looks dangerous. Deal with that.
Abatus under attack.
Rest not. There are still targets.
Pull Abatus back because he's not supposed to be in that close. But the rest of it seems to have gone just fine. Right, you two.
Box open.
These two units can now head back. Quickly before we take that, it becomes an issue. Easy. And this guy's not being drilled by a tarantula turret. There he is. They made it back up. We divert them all the way up to there. I have 2 more tarantula turrets, so in here. More of a last line, more so than anything else. That's it. Quickly bounce him back. Whilst we wait for the Force Commander to catch up.
This way, brothers.
This is the point where the dreadnoughts start moving out.
Enemy has us in close combat.
But we do need to be quick about this. There they come.
We will thin their ranks.
Toss a demolition charge down, ready for them.
Allied forces spotted.
Didn't damage him.
Repositioning.
This one's killing. What are they doing? They're just going to stand there. That's it. Just throw that.
This was neither the time nor the place.
Tell you what. You two come back. Force Commander's on his own. I need everyone else up here.
A good kill initiate, but you have not yet earned.
Down here, use this.
If the Emperor wills it.
Tactical squad, return fire.
That's that. Now, I'm just going to do this. We are going to proceed to take their lunch money. There we go, see? We'll just punch him. Punch him.
Hostile armor purged.
And just judging where to put this down. Right there's good.
The enemy has massed for a counterattack on the palace.
We start taking it.
Stand with the Emperor and drive them back.
Commander, the palace.
See how well this goes.
Without you raid.
Can we take it on our own? I'll say quickly to victory to push them away.
This is Avitus.
Will the stun hold out for long enough?
In melee. Cannot fight.
I can't believe that. I cannot actually believe that worked.
Commander, inbound to your location. My squad can hold
Deal with
here,
that.
but the governor needs help at the palace.
Actually start putting down the remote detonation charges, because that's about the only thing that's going to be able to deal with these bloody tanks. I don't know. Close enough. Right, kill this, please. There we go. Next is this down here. I'm just going to quickly put a detonation charge down here. This is the last lot, so we do just need to kill this, and we are, as the kids say, Gucci. Run everyone away from there, because if that charge goes off, everybody dies, like that. I do believe we lost both the IG squads from doing that. Oh no, wait, the ranged one is still alive. Turn them on. I'm just going to quickly blind this as it's being an issue. I can't believe we just set up a massive bomb in the middle of the whole group, and that somehow worked. There we go.
More corpses. Return fire, brothers.
There is a... Yeah, oh shit, that's a tank. Go kill that.
Hostile squad eliminated.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
All is lost.
I can't believe a tank got away from me.
Tactical squad, return fire. Avitus under a
Cyrus here, under fire.
Great.
Can't believe a fucking tank got away from me. What do we pick up that's actually useful then? Did Cyrus help there? Yeah, we just need to be more prepared with him. The question of Avitus. Yeah, we can drop Avitus in favor of Thule. I think that's a better call, because Thule can just stand upstairs and be a problem, and he's also anti-everything, so yeah, that works. Oops. Real 40k. Plasma gun turns a guy into WMD. Dawn of War 2. Plasma guy sneaks to safety after surviving a nuclear explosion. Oh yeah, it's beautiful. Multi-melter or... Wait, they do the same damage. Keep the melter on Thule. That's what I was thinking. I think I will keep the gun anyway, because I'd rather have the choice, but we'll keep the melter for this mission. Meanwhile, redeeming item offsets 1 additional point of corruption when equipped. So it drops it, it's 2 then. Receive extra damage when hit by ranged weapons. That's no good for our needs. We'll just drop that. You can just redeem everyone the normal way. Alright. We'll do it this way. That way we can stand Thule upstairs with the multi-melter, whilst the other boys go and do the job. Because then Thule can deal with... Because the issue is those tanks. Those tanks kill you fast. So really you need to be done by the time the tanks come out.
This is Governor Elena de Rosa. The Blood Ravens are here. The Emperor's angels of death fight with us. Drive the traitors
I'm just thinking what we do for everything else. So down here we can clear it and be back pretty quickly. Up here, we just use the orbital bombardment to keep the ranged forces down, and then we just run the force commander down there.
Tactical Marine, this way, brothers.
Do this. I think cover doesn't really matter, to be honest.
Target destroyed.
Stand Thule toward the front. What's he got? Melter sweeps. Sweep a wide arc with a multi-melter, subjecting everything caught within it with searing doom. Revive any incapacitated enemies, cause them to fall back to my position. Okay, well that's useful for later when we inevitably suicide bomb the fuck out of everything again. I've actually seen what this does. Get caught on cover, that's what it does. But that's super useful actually. Look at that minigun out of space no APC. We're playing without any. Yeah, I'd say this is true. I do like on the multi-melter is a burst weapon rather than just single fire. Slam.
Squad eliminated.
Right, as for Cyrus,
Tactical squad,
just preemptively place these nuclear charges. Hopefully we can preemptively place one, but it means we can catch one of the vehicles out when it starts moving. Hopefully then that cloaks itself in just a minute. There it goes.
No mercy for the misguided.
Also just going to walk Thule up here and give it one of these. There we go. That cleans that out nice and easily.
Tactical squad.
Now we just have to push out a little. Yeah, like I say, it's those tanks out of the real. Those tanks out of the real issue because those tanks will kill you quick. Like I say, I would have won there, but a tank got away from me. So.
Tactical squad.
And once we're done taking the objectives, we can just flick Tarkus into melee mode, which, you know, it's pretty good with dealing with vehicles because every one of these power fists has the chance to incapacitate an enemy. So, well, rather incapacitate the vehicle.
This way.
So that's probably the way I'm going to go about it. Why is my Discord shouting at me? I am unhappy with this.
Target killed.
The major, cool. Right, let's just, let's just move the mission along.
Thanks to your blood
I think we will take.
The Black Legion will not give
We'll take the Imperial Guard on either mission, but we'll take the melee one second, just to keep those champions busy, to really eliminate any risk of the melee chaos champions that were in the near the relay from causing an issue.
Redeploy to defensive positions.
And we'll just do this because it actually does keep the keeps this problem from happening. So swap these out.
Destination confirmed.
Yeah, easy. And we'll take this team down when we move in a minute.
Be vigilant.
I've just realised I haven't taken the health with me, but that's fine.
Under attack.
We'll just have to deal with it. Then this charge is still cloaked, which is what we need. I do enjoy that Thule still has the normal voice lines, but they're dreadnoughtified, which makes them endlessly cool.
Tactical squad, return fire.
Good. There we go. So in a minute she should make the call out for it.
Move quickly.
Maybe when we kill that guy there.
Guardsmen.
Now, preferably. There we go. Someone to voice modulate that lets me scream like a marine. I'm sure someone's made a plugin for it. To what audio software I couldn't tell you, but I'm sure someone's made a plugin for it.
A good kill initiate, but you have not yet earned your place.
We'll take that down. Yeah, there we go.
Still holds the communications array and Imperial Shrine below the plaza, however.
And say,
A quick
I know
strike to retake them, Commander.
the guys who made text-to-speech device. They have all their audio, all their like vocal filters already set up, and Down. Put Thule down for a nap for just a sec. Snipe this.
In melee.
There we go.
Cannot slip away. Down. Next target.
Make sure we have IG support before we
Make ready,
get ahead of ourselves.
Charge!
Squish. Done. Oh, Thulebox is just... He's just the best part of this game. Okay, move on. Gonna divert the Force Commander.
At your command.
There you go, mid up. And yeah, we just take positions and proceed to evaporate everything. There we go. There. We can give that a slam. We are taking some amount of damage, but not too much, although these guys I'm not particularly happy with.
Always engaging at
Run him up there.
Commander, inbound to your location. My squad can hold here, but the governor needs
Run
help
back
at the
upstairs then.
palace.
Additional turrets are ready to deploy, Commander.
Just to keep this from becoming too much of a problem in future. Thule's apparently down. Let's go get him back up.
By his will. We have engaged.
There we go.
Rest not. There are still
We're not suffering integrity damage just now, so we can keep it as is.
alive, brothers. Fall into position, initiate.
So now we run them back. We run them back.
This way.
We'll take the melee squad and the Force Commander this time around. I have no way of telling which one's which. There we go, send them down. Now we have the range IG who are apparently going with him, which I don't want. Yeah, send away. Also, Thule stand still to heal. And a 42. Something's hitting us. It's probably these guys here. We need to keep Thule up front in that case. These guys are dying, but very slowly.
Attack.
Send in Cyrus to help them out. There we go. We're going to keep them here. Get this moving.
In their ranks.
Need to be wary of that bomb. Unhappy with how quickly they get down that way.
Cannot slip away.
Let's give them a spray anyway. I see that's a lot shorter range than I think it is. Oh, piss, I missed the bomb.
Still in
Get to that position, brothers. Falling back to next position.
It'll be useful for the tanks then. Yeah, fuck it. I got him.
repositioning.
Deal with that.
All brothers.
Thule struggle to deal with this dreadnought, it seems.
Darkus ready.
Deal with that. They're dying. This has not gone well. Okay, that's dealt with good.
Preparedness is all.
Then be vigilant.
Right, let's put this back down, ready for the tanks. Run back down here, get that underway. We'll keep the other IG squad up here.
The enemy has massed for a counterattack on the palace. Stand with the Emperor and drive them back.
I like how that was everyone but Thule, fuck's sake. Not you.
Destroy them.
Bot. Didn't kill it, but got close.
Enemy has us in close combat.
Focus on that vehicle, brothers. Tactical squad.
Let's see if Sweep might help us out here.
Next target.
Well, that's that one. And now we just got to deal with that. Kill this.
Enemy has us in close combat.
Victory down that way. And quickly take this. Come back before we die, preferably.
This way,
That's it.
brothers. Fire.
That's the way to do it.
Receiving
Cool. Has more guys on the way. Why is Cyrus over there? Oh, that's going to be hard to recover. That's fine.
Focus on that vehicle, brothers.
And so as long as we keep this tank immobilized, we might have this. Why is he out that way? Well, that's actually slowed them down quite a bit, and it's fine as a result. These guys, please. I want them dead.
Ready for battle.
If you give a taunt, that should call them off the win-lose building. And here comes the Force Commander. Plop that down whilst we kill the rest of it. No, come back. Feel no pain on yourselves, and then give this a strafe. That helped quite a bit. We need to make sure we clean out the rest of this. Preferably now. Kill this. Wait, I need an IG that has a grenade, fuck's sake. Kill that, please. I am uninterested in losing after having come this far. That should get Parkus up. And turn around and kill that, please. There we go. Get him up. Well done. Get them back.
Tarkus taking fire.
Yeah, it's the cultists with the grenade launchers that are giving me anxiety right now. Should have it? Should. But, you know, I fucked up easier things. Give these guys a melt. Run him back. There we go. Melted the Plague Marines. Woo!
Thank you, Blood Ravens.
Easy.
Once again, you have saved Meridian.
It's something we're good at, I will be honest. Those side objectives make that really difficult, but luckily the Force Commander can apparently just take the array completely by himself. There. But jumping on those tanks is what really is the key to succeeding there. Yeah, everything else I'm kind of not interested in. I just needed to get that purification. I think that does apply to everyone, so everyone should be down to 0 by my reckoning. Thule is too base to be corrupted, so he doesn't get that. Thule can use his weapons when Ancient Defender is active. He remains immobile, however. That's hilarious, actually. That's really stupid. Now Thulebox doesn't even need to stand still. Range damage, energy regen, melee damage. That's really good for Thule, actually. Yeah. And then Cyrus is down to 0, and then, yep, down to 0. Yeah, that's actually made us completely squeaky clean. Look at me go. Thulebox can come home. Avitus can go in. I would like to have Avitus have something other than the assault cannon. But to be fair, that's why we have Cyrus. Melter's pretty good against vehicles, but the one thing it just kicks ass at is heavy vehicle. You just get a pop Plague Marine like they're crackling film. I did notice. I just used the Melter sweep on them, and the Plague Marine's just beautiful. Ephraim's tech plate, heavy infantry, not heavy vehicle. I know what you meant. This isn't one of those. If I discard it, it corrupts me, is it? No, good. Fuck that. Iron Cage. That's fantastic for the Force Commander. No one else uses it. That's fine. Thaddeus gets his final level. After being revived, he can't be harmed. That's pretty good. Then some more damage. Nearly touching the stats with how long that bar is. That's for Orion. No, rather, but you know, I'm reading last names for some reason. It's better, but it enhances Ignite Soul, which is better, honestly, so we'll scrap that, not needed. Don't have a Melter Bomb going. Not that we really need it. What does Beskar have to say?
Commander, I am forever in your debt. I cannot understand why Captain Angelos and Captain Diomedes refused to aid us.
Oh, Angelos is busy.
But in our darkest times, against our most terrible foes, you stood with us. Meridian will never forget this. I will never forget.
Banging! Because, you know, we're the real heroes of this story. I mean, the game has made that abundantly clear a number of times by now. So we're about as kitted out as we're going to be, so we're going to go move on Aragast then. Issuing a fallback command during this mission will cause corruption.
I agree, Commander. We cannot allow...
Yeah, what does Avitus want?
Enough! I can no longer sit here in orbit while that treasonous filth lives. I swear I will deliver the death blow myself.
Banging. That just means Avitus gains corruption if he doesn't go. We have to take him. That would be cool. If aiding, for example, Meridian would somehow change the final mission, like send a few demons to your aid. Yeah, I say that would be pretty cool if they actually did stuff like that. You know, saving Calderis gives you some initiates. I'm not sure what saving Typhon would give you. No, but yeah, say Meridian gives you a few IG. It's just a shame, but you know. The game's already good. It's just, you know. Typhon gives you domesticated nids. Hell yeah, domesticated nids with Imperium Aquilas written like kind of painted across them. That would be pretty sick. So we just can't issue a fallback command. To be fair, we shouldn't need to. But it just means if I know I'm in hot water, just walk back.
Show your faces. Have you mastered your fear at last?
Shut up.
We know no fear.
I like how he has no comeback to that, even though the main I'm gonna quickly turn this back up here. It's gone a little quiet. The main characteristic of Chaos Space Marines is the fact that they have more than a few clapbacks to the Space Marines.
Ravens are clearly fearless in your hurry to leave the sector. The courage with which you show us your hindquarters does your Emperor proud.
I do enjoy that Aragast talks like a medieval knight.
Repositioning.
I guess Tarkus has worse pathing because he has 4 members.
Very impressive. You have more steel than the rest of your muling chapter. Rejoice, brothers. Your slavery to the false emperor ends today.
Tell you what you want about Aragast. He does talk mad game.
Ending today is your worthless life.
Yes, and to the void with orders and niceties. But not quite yet, little blood ravens. First, a test. Make your way to my chosen battleground.
Holy shit.
Eliphas, open the portal.
Yes, Lord.
He's a bit silly, actually, that. This is Aragast's plan. He's relying upon Eliphas to open portals for him. Which is just a very good way to get backstabbed as a Chaos Lord, right? That is tremendously stupid of him. I mean, how strong are these bloody Chaos Marines, man? 43 or 43,000 health each. We'll just turn on ass-kicking mode and have done with it, I think. You still... Okay, there's nothing else to do down there, so we'll just crack on. Relying and Eliphas do not mix. Not true words have rarely been spoken. Relying on Eliphas is quite possibly the biggest fucky-wucky and also the quickest way to end up in the forever box. Game has gotten bassy again, but that's fine, I'll just be louder. That's that dealt with. Oh, so there's the Havocs that have been suppressing me. I was wondering what the fuck they were. That's fine, we can go with it. Can't issue a fallback command, but that's fine. There we go.
Next target.
Quickest way out of the pit is up here. Okay. Can also go this way. That's actually the quicker way. Not sure why we go that way, to be fair. Unless, you know, the way that I've chosen is actually like much harder. Although to be fair, I have 7 Terminators and say something.
Get to that position, brothers.
Come on, give me.
Direct our wrath.
Purge the enemy!
Nice. But I do enjoy how after this, LFS is regarded as nothing more than a chronic fuck up.
Return fire, brothers.
Hone your zeal, brothers.
I'm just gonna spray this with
No
missiles.
mercy for the enemy. Under suppression fire.
Should kill it, right? I mean, these missiles aren't anemic. Too anemic for my purposes, it seems. I don't want to burn more explosives on this.
Devastators under enemy attack.
So, I don't know, we do have the Dragonfire rounds, so we should just be able to kill them outright, rather than having to dig them out the structure.
We have engaged.
No. There we go, we exploded him with bullets. Clearly the coolest way to be exploded. Annoying too, because my aim's
Hostile movement
being...
up ahead, brothers.
Devastators tied in melee.
To our enemy.
We had this shit show before. Is it close and scratchy throat normal for this? Yeah. It's it's a tickly throat that really kicks off the coughing, because then what normally happens is you get the throat, and then that leads you to cough a shitload, which then obviously strains your throat, and is why you sound like you've been smoking for 30 years when you catch it. So yeah, no, that's fine. Just obviously keep an eye on it. If it starts getting obviously too close that you start struggling to breathe, go doctor. They'll probably give you an inhaler. Can't wait to have this for a week. To be fair, it's really shit for like the first couple of days, or at least this is how I and most people I know who have had it have found it. And that it's really shit for like the first couple of days, and then after that you're more recovering from how shit it was for those first couple of days. And I mean,
Target eliminated.
so yeah, just medicate with you know, ibuprofen might be good because it reduces sicko mode. you are about to discover what they mean by sicko mode.
Hostile squad eliminated.
But yeah, just ibuprofen's pretty good because it stops the inflammation around your throat, so you can breathe a little easier. The paracetamol is obviously a mild painkiller, which helps you out a bit. I don't know why Cyrus is all the way out front. Antibiotics are wonderful pills. Won't help you here. Unfortunately, the coof is a viral infection, and therefore antibiotics don't do much for you.
Scouts here, still engaged.
Oh yeah, that's right. He has a flamer pistol because he is a tryhard.
Nothing in melee. Cannot slip away.
There we go. We just turn on ass-kicking mode, and we should be done with this pretty quickly. Oh, they're the suicide bombers. Give that a heal. Where's my thing? The snowing is worse than the rain when it comes to trying to spot your own fucking cursor. Holy shit.
With tactical shit.
I very nearly pressed the fucking back off button with Cyrus there. A Bill. Yes. Holy shit, the amount of bullets I'm putting in this guy.
Coward! You will not escape!
Ooh, Avitus is mad. Antibiotics are a wonderful pill, but ever think they'll kill all of your ills? No. I mean, antibiotics themselves are a wonderful just a fantastic invention, and a complete middle finger to nature, which I'm a big fan of because nature is a cunt. Honestly, like, I will never stand for any of this. Oh, but nature is good, and you know we should just return to nature. It'll all be nice and easy. It's an NHS advert. Oh, really? One I haven't seen. I know not to take antibiotics for everything because I'm not a fucking idiot. I understand the very basics of how medicine actually works. Holy shit. Plague Marines. Fucking hate them. Okay, there he goes.
The traitors fire on us!
There we go. Slowly wearing them down. How much health? 140,000. There's three and a bit Chaos Space Marine squads of health in there. Holy shit. There. But yeah, the only thing you can really do is self-medicate. As with most throat diseases, ice cream helps. Not only because it cools your throat down and reduces the swelling, but it also makes you feel better.
Ahead. It is sure to be well defended, but securing it would aid us greatly.
I know, right? Go kick its ass. A redemption opportunity to secure the shrine. Well, I'm squeaky clean, but in the interest of having it stay that way.
Cyrus here, under fire.
Make sure the Terminators keep moving up, otherwise we are going to be here all day. Otherwise, yeah, so whatever your personal I'm sick routine is, because mine is I just drink lots of OJ and try to keep myself in a good mood as much as I can.
Look alive, brother. Acknowledged.
Return fire.
Fight on for the blood gods!
Moving to that position.
Pop. There we go. Kill this, please. Make sure they don't get too close. And then flick everyone to melee. Oh wow, he's dead already. Fuck. I was not expecting him to die so quickly. Okay.
Orders received.
Eight packs of specials. Exactly, like whatever your fucking personal make me I'm sick regimen is, just go with that. And so painkillers if it gets to you, just keep an eye on how close your throat gets. So I drink plenty of OJ, and like I said, just keep myself in a good mood. That's all you really need to do. But like I said, the main thing you'll face is that it'll just suck for a couple of days, and then you'll be largely recovering from it. I don't know what your I don't know what your work's policy on COVID quarantine is. For example, mine is if you get it, then you obviously you have to send it to confirmation location and everything, like the picture of the test you took, with the date that you registered that test, all that crap. But just to prove that you're not lying, basically. And whatever. But once you put that in, you get it. You have to quarantine for 5 days. So you get 5 days from that point off. Which is why the best day to get COVID is actually a Monday, because then you skip the whole week. Beautiful. So, for example, if you catch it on the Tuesday, you'll get the Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, but then the Sunday and the Saturday and the Sunday still count towards it. So you'll have to be in the next Monday, for example, because well, that's 5 days. I've had the disease for 5 days now. Right, let's close the Terminators in for punching. There we go. Flick the Terminators back onto range mode. That's it, yeah. Oh, it's just follow that, and it comes down to how much time you have to recover. Because this is where people start talking about long COVID and stuff.
Space Marines. Locked in melee.
Kill that. Kill that. Kill that. There we go. I'm just going to set a charge here.
Charges set.
Round. Run him over there.
Demolition complete.
And bombs. That apparently got the Force Commander, and I'm very mad about that.
Back to bed, brother.
Let's take this and move on. I'm not sure what taking this gets us other than a recall point, but yeah. But yeah, just brace yourself for the 2 days of holy shit, this sucks. And then just try and keep yourself in a good mood. Actually, I picked a game and just played it, like for the duration of my COVID, because obviously I'm stuck in all day and I've got nothing to do because I work a job where I can't. Like working from home is very difficult as an IT technician, so. Because largely the giving of advice is done in person because people who aren't IT literate rarely give clear explanations as to what the fuck their problem is. So it's often quite difficult to offer advice from afar. Get fucked. So I picked up that Was it?
Avatar's formation, brothers.
Move on to the next target,
It was the game that Paradox brought out.
Thanks you for your offerings.
But a Radon 5700 would be a good Radon.
Squad eliminated.
Back up. Get to plunging. Definitely. AMD graphics card. Oh, I'm just trying to remember now.
Your command. Make your strength.
Cyrus here. Go ahead.
Bucks.
Fight on.
Yeah, we run over there. Where's my anti-crin shield actually? I'll bring that up whilst we're getting him up. And. That went through the anti-crin shield. I am very cross. I don't remember the Radons being particularly bad, to be honest. So the previous Radon series, that is, because obviously they're up to the 68 series now, aren't they?
Tactical squad.
But honestly, with GPUs, just either get like a 2700 or one of the 3000 series of the AMD's, or the AMD's new lot. Because like the graphics cards from AMD, this new crop that have come up, they're good. Don't get me wrong, but honestly, just stick to Nvidia, because whilst they themselves, whilst the AMD card itself is not bad by any stretch, we're still faced with the problem that shit's not designed for AMD. Like a lot of software doesn't support AMD. You'll get a number of games that don't run well with AMD. Primarily being that a lot of stuff uses OpenGL as a graphics adapter, and AMD doesn't play well with OpenGL simply by architecture. You know, it just isn't designed very well for it. So there are other ones that supplement this, like Vulkan is the one you want to use if you ever have a choice. Like, I know Doom, for example, offers the choice between OpenGL and
Scouts on my mark.
between OpenGL and Vulkan, and honestly, like the difference between the two is fucking night and day.
Acknowledged.
Very nearly press the retreat button to get closer to that, get closer to the beacon.
Suffer the fate of the heretic.
Devastators under enemy attack.
I say, well, we dealt with the Havoc squad on the high ground, which was the main point. But yeah. So I would say especially for a new build these days, AMD CPUs, however, the new Zen 3 Ryzens, they're fucking great. I mean, let's say this chip is fucking fantastic, because really, for like our purposes of computing, high gigahertz is great and all, but more cores, more threads is better, because you know, personal computers tend to multitask a lot, so more threads is just better. And I said the new Zen 3 chips, they're fucking great, but stuff like, yeah, I say that the AMD actual CPUs are great. Honestly, they're the best.
Attack us here. Enemy has us in close combat.
New GPU upgrade. Now, just I think the meta, as far as GPUs go right now, is do a Zen 3 chip, but go with an NVIDIA card. I think that's the way to go.
Here is the power you are denied. Who sacrifices for you, Blood Ravens? No one. No one.
There we go.
Feeds on them. Kill the heretics to weaken him.
No, kill, please.
Devastators under enemy attack.
Rocket melee.
I'll just queue them up, because I'm smart like that. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's the way to go, I think. Why is Cyrus kicking them?
Brothers.
Yeah.
Hostiles purged.
Now we've only got the actual boy himself to deal with.
To the attack.
Not waste what the Emperor provides.
I say the 3000 series, they aren't bad at all. They're comparable with really between the new Radon 6000 series. Oh, that's the ability I like using on Alphas in the Retribution campaign. But yeah, they're comparable just about in performance. The Radons come out slightly ahead in raw performance, but the real thing is that Alphas being a shithead, and that laugh is just great. But everything is really designed for NVIDIA chips, and NVIDIA have hardware solutions for things like physics and the like, and ray tracing, for example. You can do ray tracing on AMD cards, but you know, it's not a true ray tracing solution. It's more a software solution, and you know, when given the choice between a card that has a hardware solution to something like ray tracing and a software solution, a hardware solution, hardware is always better. Because what are you doing?
Going in, brother.
It's, no, NVIDIA cards have a physical, not chip, but like adapter to ray tracing and stuff. So they're just better for that purpose. So if you're gonna say ray tracing, it does look very pretty, but if you do it on a AMD card, it's just terrible because, as I say, it's a patched-in software solution, and as a result, it looks awful. And not only looks awful, it's inefficient as hell. Like, this thing's got 16 gigs of VRAM, and if I turn on ray tracing on Cyberpunk, it's a slideshow. But if I turn everything up, if I turn ray tracing off, and turn everything else up to Psycho, it's fine. You know what I'm saying? So, comes down to how you want to play it. Get that quick like that. Force Commander just got the animation on Aragaz. Easy. Aragaz is a bitch.
None can stop the crusade of the righteous.
Well, to be fair, the fuck me, what were they called?
Death for a leader of traitors.
3000 series for AMD. It's not bad, honestly. They're not poorly priced anymore. Like with the GPU price coming down again.
And the prospect of
it's not a bad idea.
More power somehow reassures you.
Commander, another transmission from Captain Diomedes of the Honor Guard.
Yeah, I'm sure he's very cross.
Declared Gabriel Angelos a renegade.
Of course he has.
Orders are returned to Calderis.
Naturally.
I've also uncovered additional information about Apothecary Galen and his expedition aboard the Judgment of Carrion.
Naturally, but yeah, we're just at the point where we're just getting relic weapons now because we've run out of named weapons to get, so we'll scrap these for experience. Thule's plate is... yeah, that's a good replacement for that. Yeah. Mass-crafted librarian armor, that's crap. Increases strength by 2. Well, that's a Thaddeus job. Wait. Fine, what's Thule have to say?
This is madness. Gabriel is no traitor. We must expose the corruption among the Honor Guard.
Well, there's clearly one of them's a dickhead. Probably not Diomedes though. He's just a bullheaded idiot.
The log entry which played when you activated the logic.
Yeah. So yeah, Ryzen Zen 3 chip, 3000 series, NVIDIA card. That's the way to go. Best of both worlds on that one.
Guarding the corpses of the brothers lost aboard this derelict, we have found a survivor. Librarian Kyrus is restored to the chapter.
And this entry, sometime later.
Bonaparte fell today, killed by another demon of
Bonaparte. I can't believe they named him Marine Bonaparte.
Have sealed, and our beacons have failed. We are trapped. Kyrus' psychic powers have saved us several times already. But how can he defend against the voices I hear in the darkness? How can any of us?
The
already
insane.
insane.
Protected by ancient encoding rights. And these are strikingly reminiscent of the rights masking our traitor's identity.
Ooh.
And this is the same Kyrus
who is now chapter master and chief librarian of the Blood Ravens.
Oh, cool. We're fucked then.
Preserve us.
What happened to Galen himself?
Jonah being appropriately like, oh, we're fucked. Well, I do believe we found out who the traitor is then.
Blood Ravens, take heed. For the grievous sins of refusing chapter orders, spreading heresy, raising arms against his one-time brothers, and stealing relics, arms, and artifacts.
Can you really gonna take action against him for stealing?
Is hereby declared an enemy of the chapter and sentenced to death. The renegade Angelos has fled, absconding with the battle barge Litany of Fury. I, Captain Apollo Diomedes, issue this declaration with full authority from Azariah Kairos, chapter master of the Blood Ravens and keeper of the librarium. Knowledge is power. Guard it well.
I don't know how they managed to humanize Diomedes in fucking Retribution, because he's just such a stick up the ass here. Where is he?
Commander, the judgment of Carrion's logic engine confirms our suspicions.
Naturally.
The encoding rights used by our traitor and in Galen's logs both bear a marked resemblance to those of the chapter honor guard. With a copy of their codes, I could finally identify the traitor.
Let's check in what he's got in the way of corruption. And yeah, we are, even Avitus is now completely squeaky clean.
Commander,
Second
to
gift the
finally
artifice.
identify our traitor, we must obtain the transmission codes of the chapter honor guard. To do so, you must penetrate to the heart of the Blood Raven's fire base.
There's people going on.
And destroy the stronghold of Captain
Samurai is playing Smash or Pass because, of course.
This will trigger an automatic signal from his battle barge, from which I can gain.
Yes, Thaddeus, what can I help with you
We
with?
must find a way to reach that stronghold without killing Blood Ravens.
Some Blood Ravens have fallen to chaos.
This we know.
Then we fight and kill those. But to murder those simply doing their duty to chapter and emperor.
His problem.
Could we ever recover from such an act?
Oh, in seconds, mate.
The heretic apothecary Galen is nearby, Commander. We cannot leave a servant of chaos in the honor guard. We must confront and expose him.
Yes, Daddy.
Or his evil will continue to infect the chapter.
Power Axe. Yeah, I think we give the Thunderhammer, the multi-melter there. I'm happy with the setup we got going now, so we'll keep this going. An action shot. I do enjoy these posed screenshots here. God, they got dreadnoughts. I want to kill old guys.
Proceed cautiously and target the field generators. We are here to recover data, not kill Blood Ravens.
So really, we got to worm our way through to Galen then. Can't. Yeah. This is the other side of the tunnel, isn't it? From Fellhammer Mine. Oh, stop that! Stop that!
Moving to cover.
Killing Galen and his Terminators will redeem the squads, but I bet you, they are not equal. You will suffer more corruption than we will be able to redeem.
Fall back to defensive positions.
Banging.
Now, move forward while the way is clear.
Well, there's nothing that way, so we've got to go this way. The generator's there, so we're gonna go the long way. Where's the hold fire button? Isn't one. Set everyone to melee. You suppress the urge to shoot people, although I know it's not going to work. How far up did they go? That way. Wait, what the fuck am I doing? I've got Cyrus.
We beat the silent movement.
Make ready, brother. Devastator Marines, ready for combat.
I have Cyrus. He's fucking purpose-built for this.
Maintain camouflage, scouts.
I have Cyrus, and he's carrying more explosives than a fucking... than a American Marine squad, so it's fine. He can use items now without exposing himself as well.
We are the eyes and ears of the chapter.
I will not fall.
We protected him. Fuck.
Vigilant.
Tell you what that was.
Acknowledged.
I guess we got too close to that dreadnought.
Charges set. Maintain.
Pop that down and wait for the dreadnought to get a little bit further away, because I know the yield on these fucking remote charges is absolutely nuclear. Wait for him to reach the end of his patrol path.
Maintain tight.
Incoming artillery strike. Clear the target area.
I swear to God, if this flags us as having killed Space Marines, I'm going to be mad. Because they're pathing through it. There we go.
The chapters.
I don't know why I was trying to stealth with Terminators. It was never going to go well. Not sure what capturing this temple would really get us, other than a fallback point. We'll cap it anyway, but actually no, because that'll deploy generators and that'll cause problems. We need those. Trying to get to Galen. It's collapsed, so we can't go that way. I think the ways we could go are this way, through the actual mine itself, there, or this way. This looks like the safer route, to be honest, so we'll go this way. See if I can't actually slink my way through here, despite having 7 Terminators in tow.
Target. Remain vigilant.
Just gotta make sure we manage our energy on Cyrus properly. Nice mental mod there, buddy. Yeah, it's one of the new ones. They've really put a lot of effort into this one. What was that, Ricky? How'd your stream go?
Enemy combatants in the field.
Right, we need to wait for... Okay, there they go. I very nearly threw that.
Maintain time to emerge.
Need these guys to back off. I want to throw a charge down here. But nice, to be honest, I was on the phone constantly during the stream. Really? Basically non-mic stream. Oh, I see.
Vigilant.
But as in, like, people kept calling you, or... No. Naughty, get away. Yeah, oh shit.
Say it now.
Bad timing. Yeah, I mean...
Begins.
I will frame it with the same thing I say to a lot of people in that I say, you can just tell them to bugger off. Nothing bad happened. Okay.
Incoming artillery strike. Clear the target area.
Yeah, that makes them back off that way. Oh, they're still there. You here? One thing I could do.
Getting cover, brothers.
Where are they going now?
The silent movement.
What's to talk about? Okay.
This is first. We go.
I don't know where they are going. Does this game have good multiplayer population? Yeah, I'd say if you play Last Stand, it's not. So you can generally find a game, to be fair. Most people do play it. I'd say there's only about 80 or so people online, but that's all you need, and it does peak and trough. Most I've seen it is about 300. 300 at any one time.
Hello, brothers. So glad you've come to see me. I assume you uncovered our mutual friend's mewing message from the Retribution. A foolish misstep.
Oh dear.
But that is something of a pattern with Blood Ravens, I suppose.
So this guy's a straight up demon, isn't he?
Kill you now.
Yeah, I think it was Kyra shoved the demon in him.
Repositioning.
What else has this guy got?
We need to be vigilant.
90-some thousand.
Here, under fire.
But this boss is weaker than Plague Marines squads.
Do not fool yourself into thinking I am the only one who will see the path of chaos.
We just need to kill this. He's healing because that shield makes him immortal, which is fucking crap, but I was wondering when he was going to pop his Terminators out on me. Broadhound community is just full of tryhards. Gamers in early alpha. Yeah.
Target destroyed.
I did notice that Mordhau was quite sweaty for some reason. Like Cyrus on melee. Good kick him. Off. Oh, that's one of ours. Okay, I was going to say there's a random fucking scout up there. There we go. I think we got in there. The ultimate sweat fest. By the way, how weird was it that those Honor Guard Terminators were in the rocks, or did they teleport onto the rocks? I suppose. Interesting to think about. Splat.
Thank you. The demon has lurked within me for too long.
Thousands of years at this point.
Diomedes, the brothers of his retinue, they serve chaos as well.
And Diomedes himself, has he fallen?
No.
So Diomedes is literally surrounded entirely by traitors. He's just too up his own ass to see it. Which is so Diomedes it hurts.
My craft is death.
I do. So we can freely kill the guys in Diomedes'... Diomedes? That's a weird sentence. Honor Guard. Yeah, I say... Dawn of War 2 has actually managed to stay alive for quite a while, now that I think about it. Maybe that's because Dawn of War 3 was such a disappointing shit show. I mean, what? There is no Dawn of War 3. Doesn't exist, mate. Turrets are off. Odd. Avatar's having precisely 0 chill as is standard. I like how the if you look, the Terminators are actually like those Stormbolters are actually Chaos Stormbolters.
The Emperor's feast today.
Devastators under enemy attack.
So I want to deal with his bloody Terminators first. The rest of his fucking retinue.
Be vigilant, scouts.
Get that back. Little War stream when? Fucking never.
Under attack.
Like,
Enemy has us in
despite
close combat.
the fact that this is actually a whole series Dawn of War playthrough, not playing 3. 3 can sod off because it was awful.
Incoming artillery strike.
What? On the point? That's cheating. Just gonna back off a bit. I'm not a fan of just how far-reaching all their fucking artillery is.
Look alive, brothers.
Yeah, it's 3 was... I'm not going to say 3 was all bad, because it honestly wasn't.
In shadow.
Like 3 did have its good points, particularly like playing the Orc campaign was fun. However, the Orc campaign is always fun, regardless of whatever 40k game you happen to be playing. Like, whether it's bloody...
Only ashes will remain.
Whether it's bloody Battlefleet, there it is. I forgot the name for a minute. Whether it's bloody Battlefleet or if it's I have this. Whether it's Battlefleet or Dawn of War or fucking Regicide. Like, playing Orcs is always fun, so that kind of doesn't save the game, to be honest. Shut up, you.
Open your eyes, Captain. We fight to preserve the chapter.
What?
You abandon our worlds to
I can't hear you of Avatars having no trigger discipline.
heretics like Galen.
Do not lecture me, Sergeant. I follow the orders of our chapter master Kyrus.
Who is also a traitor.
I see here.
Have Kyrus and Galen told you of their time on the Judgment of Carrion, Captain? Have they shared stories of the deaths of their brothers? Or the demonic voice of Ulker that plagued them?
Ulker. Where did you hear that name?
Oh, now he listens.
Captain.
Aww. Diomedes is being forced to use his one neuron. Holy shit, avatars. They're just testing exactly how many bolts we give him, holy shit. But yeah, we actually managed to snake our way through that without killing any friendlies. Look at me go.
Commander, I have recovered the codes we needed.
So, who is the traitor?
I know.
The decoding rights needed to identify him are not yet complete.
Shocking.
The codes did allow me to uncover additional data from the Judgment of Carrion, however. I believe I know where the Black Legion's true base of operations is hidden on planet.
Yeah, we're starting to close in on the end here now. Opened eyes of Diomedes. So coming to the Demon LK may have just awakened the hero of the chapter, to the corruption around him. Shocking. Yeah, do it.
The Honor Guard's codes unlocked a great deal from the Judgment of Carrion's logic engine.
Nah, shotgun's cringe.
This record from Apothecary Galen seems especially relevant.
Librarian Kyrus grows more morose by the hour. He is a mighty asset against the things lurking in this ancient space hulk, but he does little to keep our faith strong.
Kairos is a filthy traitor, but, you know, I don't need to tell you that.
Lost world named Aurelia. A terrible demon beset this planet and summoned mighty warp storms. Blood Ravens faced the demon in a terrible battle at a chapter keep. This should have inspired us all, but Kyrus made it a tale of woe. He described his brothers dying one by one to bind this demon, but called their sacrifice pointless.
Because of course he did.
The fiendish creature, he said, was yet free. And somehow, even before Kyrus mentioned it, I knew this creature's name. Old Care.
A demon bound in the keep on planet Aurelia.
Because of course.
Surely Eliphas seeks its release.
I share your thoughts, Librarian.
I mean, Aurelia was in the warp for real time 1,000 years. Warp time, who knows how long. Oh yeah. I mean, whether or not we'll make another 3,000 points in this campaign is yet to be seen, especially considering my propensity for not being able to keep my squads alive, but, you know, we'll find out.
Yeah, 1,000 years ago, in this place, Moriah, mightiest of the Blood Ravens, battled the great Ulker. With his dying breath, did Moriah stab at the heart of the Great One.
Mr. Word there.
What none could slay, he wounded. And so, noble Moriah died, with only his student Kyrus left to mourn.
Hang on, so...
Weakened, the Great One could not resist Kyrus.
So what is Kyrus' game anyway?
Student bound and shackled Ulker. Now, that bondage ends.
I mean, was it just the Judgment of Carrion that made Kyrus go absolutely cuckoo batshit insane? Yeet.
Flesh, bone, and bile. How delicious.
It's just a matter of feeding him enough until he got his ass out of the fucking pit.
Rise, little Eliphas. I remember our bargain.
I do enjoy actually that they went with a great unclean one on this one, because of all the greater demons that you get in 40k, especially as like main antagonists, it's generally a bloodthirster. Ooh, nozzles. Okay, I'm guessing. Oh, if anyone were to come up with that shit, it'd either be Slanesh or Nurgle. I think it's just funnier coming from Nurgle because you expect it of Slaneshi demons. Yeah, like it's generally like a Changer of Fate or a Bloodthirster, because they're the easiest to explain and some of the coolest looking.
Commander,
but
Martellus is no longer aboard.
Naturally.
Where is he?
A drop pod has taken him to the planet's surface.
We cannot allow him to escape.
Oh, yeah, I may have just talked over the the reveal of the traitor there. So,
the traitor has gone to
let's say, so the game with the traitor is Yeah, traitor revealed. But you finally identified the turncoat in your ranks. Martellus has been feeding the enemy, information and support to Eliphas all along before you rescued him on Typhos, and Typhon he's fled. So yeah, the game with that is that the game will choose the squad with the highest corruption as the traitor, unless you are like me and Chaos is icky, disgusting crap, and you will be as pure as the driven fucking snow. If nobody has any corruption, it will choose Martellus. And which is kind of funny if you ask me, because Martellus is in the next game. But anyway, yeah, Nurgle demons are actually the most likely to go uwu just because they canonically are the only friendly demons. True. I mean, once again, Slaaneshi, it's friendly is in very large air quotes.
The traitor has gone to ground.
The best Terminator armor.
Martellus has retreated to a fortified Black Legion.
And it's largely for Thaddeus.
The area is dense with enemies, but we
cannot
allow that to
can only be used once and is only affecting the squad. And to be fair, the only one who isn't level 30, I think, is Jonah. So
unforgivable.
Big time. Well, when we're done with this, we'll go back and we'll watch the Cyrus traitor, because I've never seen it.
His analysis of the traitor legions aligns with the Codex.
Naturally.
Cyrus was not on Cronus, however. Eliphas showed himself time and again to be supremely cunning. He knows well the weaknesses of his slaves. I cannot help but feel he will have taken steps to address them.
Patrols and outposts will call for reinforcements if not destroyed quickly. Power of Chaos has strengthened the traitor. Do not underestimate him. Okay, well, we are probably gonna drop Avitus, bring Thule, because multi-melter. Even though Martellus isn't a canonical traitor, if you ask me, this background makes the most sense because he supposedly damn near died in Typhon, went insane, and struck a deal to stay alive. Yeah, I'm gonna say, that does make the most sense. Even over the canonical traitor. Who, seeing as the traitor has been revealed, I'll just say now, it's Avitus. Avitus is the canonical traitor. Shocking, I know, because he's the only one who's had a fucking bee in his bonnet about anything other than fighting for, like, 2 games now. And it's why you don't see him in Retribution at all, because you see the others, largely. The only real exception is Avitus, who you don't see. Avitus and Thaddeus, actually, you don't see. I don't remember seeing Thaddeus, I think. But, yeah, canonically, the traitor is just Avitus, because he's an ass. Shocking, I know. Yeah. Yeah, this is all fine, then. So, we just need to kill people fast, then. That's just fine. Once again, I've not taken Avitus, so I don't have the heal, but we've got Thule, so we won't need it. We do have more than enough explosives because we still brought Cyrus, so yeah, it should be fine. Because Martellus drives a massive cursed predator, so anti-vehicle measures are needed here. And between the Terminators, the Force Commander, who's basically unkillable at this point, Thule with the multi-melter, and the walking artillery battalion that is Cyrus.
Martellus has fled to the main Black Legion stronghold, indicated on the map.
Yeah, we're just gonna roll up.
The 2 satellite bases are also marked. We should
Things are real squeaky clean. I don't need to worry about redemption on this one, so we can bring the Thule box freely.
For Black Legion patrols.
Like this guy, for example. Just give him a splat. There we go. We're now doing such silly damage, we can kill them pretty quickly now. And we can't just walk through these shipping containers, that's annoying. Hunting. Edgy assholes. Imagine calling patrolling hunting. Ugh. I really can't stand Chaos Space Marines, they're just cringy.
Target acknowledged.
They're like edgy in the way a 12-year-old who just discovered the color black is edgy. Ugh. Disgusting. Kill this place. There we go. Sweep. Roll up. Get the sweep out. We're gonna have to push through. But that didn't get him. Oh dear.
Do not let them escape.
So the only other method we have is punch him with the Terminators. Fucking fucking hate the blood crushers. That's right. I forget that the Force Commander has the. I can't remember if it was an ability or if it's armor. The more damage he takes, the more damage he takes, the less damage he takes.
Scouts, move
which is
quickly.
counterintuitive, but it's like that on purpose.
The western outpost is near, Commander. We must deal with it quickly to prevent an alarm.
Let's quickly take this. Let's try and avoid or eliminate Chaos patrols. Okay. We have to find all of them? I hope not. There's rather a lot of them.
Under attack. Without hesitation.
Honestly, I'm not worried if they call for reinforcements. There we go.
Eliminated.
So if we all group up properly, like we can kill them off pretty easily.
For the Emperor.
There we go.
Work, brothers.
There's a patrol up there. Like I gotta comb this entire area to get all the patrols. I'm not sure if I'm game with that.
Cyrex squads no longer respond. Sweep their hunting area. This is no coincidence.
We'll just quickly bop him. Fuck.
In melee. Cannot slip away. Look along this way.
There we go. Easy.
By his will. Excellent, Space Marines.
Strike quickly before they can report.
No shit.
Time is against us.
Let's quickly call in artillery strike then.
Engaged.
Just to kill the building because I can't be fucked to have to clean it out.
Under suppression fire.
Okay.
We bring death to our enemies.
I do enjoy how it makes the point of, oh, we gotta be quick. Even though the price for not being quick is more shit to deal with. Not that that's particularly difficult.
Let us indulge them.
I am the Emperor's.
There is. There we go. Let's just pop these Plague Marines because they are such a bastard to deal with. There we go. But that burn really does wonders.
We will thin their ranks.
No mercy for the misguided.
Everything with this. So we just need the
this way.
The Terminators to just get up in their business.
Target that vehicle. By his will.
That. I do enjoy the audacity of the Bloodthirsters to not Bloodthirsters, the Bloodletters to do their little demon jump into Terminators, as if that's ever going to go well.
Look, repositioning.
Run Cyrus up just to throw a demolition charge on this building because I cannot be bothered to clean it out. Why is Force Commander on default range? That's stupid. He has a plasma pistol.
We have engaged.
Tarkus here.
I guess I hammered the button too many times. There we go. Oh, there's shit down here. How did I not spot the big fuck off temple? Holy shit. I imagine there's probably a temple there too. Could be. Might not be. Let's just call this in because we know there's a temple here. I'd rather deal with the one I know is there. Let's quickly melt these guys.
Excellent. No alarms. Move to the next target.
Quite lenient, to be fair. Quite a long time that we spent killing that off. We're going to go up this way to this base. Everyone else is still fairly healthy. I mean, Thule is Thule.
The Black Legion will detect us if we stray any closer to their stronghold.
No shit, huh? I mean,
Scout squad ready.
that was kind of the plan, I will be honest.
Be vigilant.
There, moving up.
Yeah, I'm still debating with myself what to do after this.
Enemy located.
Because we're not far from finishing Chaos Rising at all. A few missions before we hit the last one. We're only like, we're not even 2 hours into the stream. I feel like not even 9, so we do have time to play with. And I'm debating with myself what we should do. Because I played a little bit extra, Terra Invicta last night.
In the field. Holy
Terra.
Wow.
This planet is falling apart at our feet.
Does that. Just to kind of understand a bit more, and I, spoiler alert, I did manage to take over Russia, and now I'm in a fantastic position, and I'm starting to pump out fleets and stuff. But you know, so that game's starting to pick up. But I'm very much getting the sense with that game that it's kind of a slow burner in the beginning because it's very intrigue focused in the beginning, because you have to play the intelligence game to secure some countries before you can actually get some resources with which to then play the rest of the game.
Strike swiftly, lest they raise an alarm.
I assume these are the squads they're after. We can just quickly go bop them. Seeing as we can see them on the map, we can just head them off. And we are Terminators and a Dreadnought, so cover doesn't mean much to us. So yeah, there's been a few games I've been thinking about. I went back through and looked at some games that I was playing through, but stopped for some reason, either because I took on too much or got distracted or whatever. But one of them was fucking Hardspace. I actually quite enjoyed Hardspace, but it's very chill because you know you're just cutting up ships, which gets very samey very fast. So if you have to work the game, little better ones in my personal opinion. And now we just walk up this way and catch these guys whilst they're on the downswing from their patrol.
Excellent, Space Marines.
So yeah, I've been thinking about a lot of stuff like that, like other stuff to play. Because I know a playthrough I do have to get started, and probably the one I'm going to start up after Dawn of War is likely going to be. It's likely going to be Starship Troopers game, which I've been meaning to play for fucking ages. Yep. That was the last patrol suite, so now we just gotta punch up this stronghold and we're Gucci. We just gotta walk around like this, yeah.
As you order.
I have pressed the wrong button for Cyrus.
Destroy this foul den. There is no time to waste.
To be fair, this shouldn't be too hard. I mean, Marines can be just melted. Get on that now, actually. But only the very tip of those will reach, so it will cook them alive. Because holy shit, that melter sweep is hilarious. There we go.
Do not waste what the
under attack. Let them fall before us.
Oh shit. Why is the Force Commander on bloody ranged again?
Hone your zeal, brothers.
Where's my cursor? There it is. I keep losing it in the bloody snow. We can't start destroying some of these shrines. Yeah, I gotta remember to use all the globals because remember, artillery strikes don't do much against tanks, so because they very rarely stay still in my experience.
Target killed.
I do enjoy the fact that the main Chaos ground unit in the Cultist is. It's just awful. I get that it's just meant to be meat. Which you... There it goes.
Ready all forces. They might strike anywhere.
They have sounded an alarm.
Oh no.
These heretics are more disciplined than I expected.
Eliphas has them on a leash.
Well, let's get to punching then.
In melee.
There he is. I'm gonna spin Thule round and just melter sweep this other dreadnought. There we go. Splat. Dead. Oh, that's an autocannon. Let's just kill that real fast.
No mercy for the misguided.
And then let's roll up here and actually wipe out the rest of these shrines.
Let them feel our fury.
We will thin their ranks.
Other than that, I know there's a few chill games we can play. There's probably a few in my library that I haven't thought about. To be fair, we're not exactly lack on games to play. But you know, we just gotta choose some and play them. I think we've got some multiplayer stuff going next. Next week, yeah, that's the one. Now can I go kill fucking Martellus? Holy shit. There's a way through, but it's all the way up there.
Tactical Marines are waiting. Engage the enemy.
Only a word.
Fucking snow, I keep losing my cursor.
Be vigilant.
Receiving fire.
Just wait for them to get close enough, and then... I do enjoy how silly that is. Jumping. We've got a Deathwing multiplayer arranged for next Friday, I believe. As well as that, obviously, so the idea of CK3 has been floated around. We just need to find out when people are free. There's all that jazz. I'm just taking some losses. Oh, there's a thing right there. Banging.
Return fire.
You know, I'm just up for playing some more multiplayer stuff. Let's say bloody. I'm getting my brains more. It was Ready or Not. So there's plenty of Ready or Not stuff to do. Just roll Thule up and just give them the suck. That's needy. Multi-melter on Thule is a little silly, I'm going to be honest. We haven't got much else to do other than to take this for Thule's sake, because there isn't another resupply on the way up to Martellus.
Space Marines. Look alive, brothers.
At this point, we're just waiting to kill shit.
Under fire.
Gonna eat a charge over there. So we can just spin around.
Hostiles purged.
Rest not. There are still targets to engage.
Send Tarkus up to go do that. Or Cyrus, that works too.
To capture.
Keep the Force Commander and Thule down here because they take ages to go anywhere.
Take it. Brothers, fire.
So if I could quit fucking Tarkus with a
objective taken.
Terminator teleport module, I fucking would.
Fall into position, initiate.
Yeah, let's just head down now. Tarkus with a teleporter would be just the essence of silly. Yeah. You're not running out today. I mean, it's a good thing if it hasn't, because I fucking hate ads. One thing I have noticed, which is quite funny with the ads, I've been looking at some of the analytics because trying to get a handle on whatever Twitch is doing these days is literally just trying to answer the secret of the universe itself.
Tactical squad, return fire.
But I've noticed that it has resulted in an increase in viewership. However, that viewership immediately bails the moment the ads come on, which is defeating the object entirely. Because it's either that or it put up with pre-rolls. And to be honest, at this point, I'm getting the sense that people are just used to pre-rolls at this point, so I might just go back to the old way and just drop the ads entirely and just put up with massive pre-rolls. Of course, it won't let me drop ads entirely, but I can drop it down to like one ad every hour or so, rather than like three or four every half hour. No, simply because I don't know who's in charge of Twitch at the minute, but they're a bunch of fucking clowns. and they're actively trying to kill their own fucking platform. So you know. It annoys the piss out of me. It really does.
Still engaged.
Yeah, I'd say the Bloodletter should die pretty quickly.
Rest not. There are still targets to engage.
I don't know how you flank a turret that's on a 360-degree rotating fucking ring, but okay.
Moving to that position.
I think we just go up here. I don't think we get blocked from here on in. Apparently all the turrets are facing elsewhere. Looking up ads. Should I use my 6 points for ads? 6 ads. DoWII. But to be fair, that was the original purpose of the ads of the system, that we would run more ads when people redeemed it. Yeah, and all it would really do is like stop pre-rolls. And really, the system that they've introduced does nothing but automate me pressing the play 6 ads button. Oh, I'm really sad that animation didn't play. Anyway, the Spiky gets talking.
For this day, loyalists. I will grind you to bloody pulp in tribute to the dark.
Oh, now he's speaking me language.
Let the slaughter
begin. Because we already have done. Yeah, that's fair. Although to be fair, when I flick the system back to the way it was, we can keep them. Because it will be very little ad. Because this is going to be me asking for my my Stremmer feedback now. But how has you, as viewers of mine channel, felt that this whole ad bollocks has gone? You appear to have run over my boys. I am mad about this. Get the fuck up.
At once.
Channel growth better than nothing. Yeah.
Waiting for orders.
Holy shit, this guy sucks.
Receiving fire.
The target's back.
Acknowledged.
I'm pretty sure we don't really have anywhere to go. Holy shit. Can I get... Nope. That went fucking well. It's different.
Receiving fire.
Alright. I realised we're supposed to be doing well. But, so he's going to be backing out all the way to here. So that's going to be great. Never mind. Backing out. So that's went Wells.
The acceptance of defeat is an invitation for its repetition.
Your troops are now restored, Commander, while the enemy's losses remain telling.
So's, as we's gonna do this then. The Fool isn't doing much. We'll drop Fool. We's gonna bring... Does we have any armor? We don't. Shit. I'm just gonna pause the timer so I can talk seriously for a minute. But a channel growth greater than nothing. Yeah, that's what I mean. So if this is the thing, because the ads are definitely driving. It's definitely caused it to get people to come here, or at least it seems to be advertising the channel more. I guess I don't know. Maybe it's just a bit of a coincidence. You know, stream more people come, dickhead. So whatever. But I have noticed that no one sticks around long enough to really be able to sell the channel, as it were, to them, for them to watch long enough to decide to follow or anything like that. Because you know, they're watching this person that they don't know, who's a smaller streamer, so there's not much emphasis, there's not much drive for them to follow anyway. And then they get six or seven ads, so of course they just click off the page. You know? As opposed to, most people are just used to pre-rolls nowadays, so it's big who cares as far as pre-rolls goes. If I just flick it back to the way it was, which was just run pre-rolls, but and then like a 30-second ad every like hour and a bit or so. that seemed to be better. It's also less intrusive because it's shorter ads, it's a shorter ad break, much less often. And I think that's honestly a better way to go. So frankly, you know, Twitch can suck my ring as far as, you know, ads revenue split, because I don't make fucking money off ads. I mean, actually, I was curious actually to see how much a smaller streamer could actually get through this. I've made 88 cents through all of these fucking ads in like a month. You know, it's like not even close to worth it. It's actively harming the channel at this point. So you know what, fuck them. I can't be fucked with it, and they won't let you change it till later anyway. But yeah, yeah, what's happening for viewers who aren't my subs? Yeah, I can't change YouTube. Well, to be fair, YouTube's a weird beast right now, especially with like the new streaming platform and shit. Because it works in that you're gonna drop. I'm gonna bring Thaddeus, I think. In that it not that, that. In that it has a much wider reach in general. Like YouTube's user base is many times that of Twitch's. So there's one plus, but you know, it's also harder to get noticed because yes, the user base is larger, but that means the competition on YouTube is even worse than it is on Twitch, and it's already not fantastic on Twitch. So honestly, you know, 6 of one, half dozen of the other, it largely doesn't matter. So I'll just stick to where I've already built my base. I'm just going to stay on Twitch, frankly. But I'm going to sod the bases at this point. I'm just going to run in. Yeah, then maybe Pete's more open to niche games. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, what kind of games I'm playing to draw people in is largely not something I'm too concerned about. I've got the time recorded on the wire, so I'll give Ricky his Orky voice in a bit. But you know, the kind of games I'm playing to draw people in is not something I'm kind of... You said I made 88 cents, so I made like 50 pence. It sucks. So like the ads aren't even fucking close to worth it, even monetarily. If I were making good money, maybe the scumbag... Wait, WoW was Orky voice? Yes, it was. Yes, it was. What do you think it was?
Satellite bases are also marked. We should eliminate those to weaken the force defending.
I'm just gonna roll in, my bro.
Keep us
no, you can drop it. Okay, fine. But I'm just gonna storm through and kill the traitor. I mean, Cyrus has got the EM grenades now, and we now have Thaddeus as well, so we should be able to rip the tank apart pretty quickly. I thought it was just an audio. No. It is both, because I am greater value. But actually, we're gonna go this way. This way.
They ignore summons. I suspect my brother.
But yeah, well, yeah. So the ads at this point are just actively fucking the channel, so they can start off. Like, if I had like thousands of viewers, I'm sure I would have made actually silly money on these ads, but you know, I don't, so it's not worth it. So that is just the way it be going right now. You know, I'd rather just have pre-rolls which people are more accustomed to anyway than massive, intrusive... They're just very long, massively intrusive ad breaks.
To hear the holy shouts of Doctor Fire coming from heretics.
Splatter.
Hostiles purged.
So we're gonna
Western outpost is near, Commander.
Go up through here.
We must deal with it quickly to prevent an alarm.
Can't go through the main entrance.
Squads no longer respond.
A very money-moving choice, my guy.
This is no coincidence.
As I mean, even if I did have thousands of viewers, maybe they could just about like appeal to the scumbag in all of us and get you to run out that way. But it's not even close to worth it. So yeah, sod it. At least this way. At least this way, people will come in and stick in long enough for me to actually be able to sell them a bit on the channel.
Tactical squad.
Look alive, brothers. A good kill, initiate, but you have not yet earned my place.
So yeah, that's just how I feel on the topic.
Weapons fire has us pinned.
Shit. Getting this thing to die takes ages. And besides, when it comes to money and like Twitch is maybe not a job, but Twitch as a form of income, I think largely I'm just going to put up with it with I'm going to do it honestly more sponsorships. I might take a sponsored stream if a game I was going to cover anyway did something. So if it's just a piece of shit game that I would never play anyway, I'd just rather not take it, honestly. I'd rather not muddy. The game has decided to be very loud. I'd rather not muddy the catalogue with games that are just not something I play.
You're right.
Like, through all of this, like, the main thing I've wanted to maintain is, a control over the programming is, I think, the better term for it. Like basically, what I'm streaming, I want to decide. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the main thing I'm after. Like, everything else, negotiable. But I want to be the one who determines what it is I'm playing and what it is I'm streaming. And I mean, like, even if it is like, if I want to play things that are popular, I'll be the one who made that decision. If I'm playing something because I'm being paid for it, I'm going to be the one to make that decision. Like, everything else can honestly sod off. Oh, one thing I should have done with Tarkus is swapped out his fucking bolter rounds, because I'm sure they're doing exactly. So he's got anti-vehicle rounds. And if I somehow fuck it this time as well, I'll swap out. Well, let's kill this before alarm goes off.
Hostiles.
I mean, like, so yeah, that's the main point. So as far as money goes, of the things I want to be making money on Twitch off of, ads is it's not what I want. I mean, you know, subs, donos, sponsors are the main ways I'm going to want to make money out of this. And in the end, again, the objective isn't really to make money, you know? The objective is more to just play games. Play games and chat utter bollocks. It's the primary objective of the whole Twitch experiment. I mean, if I make money out of it, cool. If Mr. Beast wants to drop by and give me $10,000 for being a cool dude, sure, I'll take it. Otherwise, yeah, the main experiment is just I want to just do this because it's fun. And contrary to popular belief, I do find streaming fun. And I mean, it's the main reason I do it. And I'm more just trying to engineer the ads into such a way that it's as unintrusive as it can be for viewers, because, you know, if I want to play games and chat bollocks, that's harder to do when you're being shown an ad for fucking like Indeed.com or fucking Manscaped every 5 fucking seconds, you know? Or like the new iPhone or some shit. Like, I hate that crap. I'm not opposed to capitalism, but I hate that shit, you know? But I remember seeing a sorcerer, but I guess it's buggered off, so I will snipe the Plague Marine. That's yeah. That's my main point. I mean, like, I'm certainly not above taking money to stream a certain game. And I mean, and if the interests just so happen to line up in the fact that, you know, a game I wanted to play anyway is willing to pay me to promote the product, I'll take it. I don't care. But, you know, that's an ideal circumstance, more so than anything else. Is he actually shooting at us? No, he isn't. There we go. Keep rocking in. I mean, I'm missing a melee Terminator. You know, I can deal with that. That's fine. I think obviously one of the main degrees of difficulty in this particular mission is the fact that you know, you don't really have a fallback position when you're fighting the traitor, and Martellus isn't nice because Martellus has a Martellus's charge can just flatten a squad with not much effort whatsoever.
Squad ready. Take your position, brother.
Did that
Target
go off?
sighted.
There we go. Yeah, we're just rolling up here and going straight through, I think. Then there's the actual fighting ground. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to aggro this lot on the way past. We still do have artillery strikes on the way, so...
With me, brothers, advance.
That was nice and easy.
Falling back to next
I
position.
have pressed the wrong button with Tarkus, and now I've got to wait for him to get back. Oh yeah. Yeah, I say.
Be vigilant.
I'll just adjust the ad policy after this. Because the whole having it be so that
At your command. Destination.
having it be so that ads are more larger but with no pre-rolls, it has achieved the intended effect of getting more people in the room by A, pleasing Twitch, and B, taking pre-rolls away, but has made it so that none of them stick around long enough for them to actually be sold on the channel, which has negatively impacted growth. It's increased exposure but dropped growth, and only one of those numbers actually matters, you know.
Tactical Marines awaiting. Target acquired.
No, pull that in and then run through. There we go. I do enjoy that Plague Marine got direct hitted by I didn't know. What do you mean?
The traitors attack!
Get to that position, brothers. Tactical squad, return fire.
No, what didn't you know? Okay. And that's you know, like I say, it's a Twitch experiment. It's call it a game to me to think about things about the exposure. I see. Like I say, it's because you know, Twitch aren't stupid, but they're also not very sneaky. It's very obvious that they want more ads to be shown because they make money out of outside companies advertising on their site. You know. So of course they're going to push traffic towards streamers who are displaying more ads. Shocking, I know. Okay, this is going to be fun. First thing I want to do is nail him with an EM grenade. Boss Commander immediately goes down.
I want those guns in melee.
Slowed him down at least.
Close on the enemy's guns.
Expect no mercy.
Time minutes. And to increase that. Oh, fuck's sake.
Under attack.
Running away.
My torch.
At least the Force Commander got away.
Thaddeus reporting for target.
Thaddeus also got up. That's fine.
Tarkus here.
To be honest, Thaddeus getting out is actually better. Holy shit, Martellus sucks. Got some money from subs and gifted. Saw it. As you did get every so often. They did also. One thing I did actually like that they did relatively recently was they dropped the payout threshold from 100 to 50. So that means smaller guys will get paid out more often, which is definitely a greater incentive. Because, you know, I'll take $50 every 4 months rather than $100 every 9. You know what I'm saying? And anyway, as I was saying, but yeah, of course they push traffic towards streamers who put on more ads. It's not exactly a fucking secret, you know. I've got to get back up here and rescue Tarkus. But I think that's the other point, Ricky, isn't it? Right. The better play would have been to allow streamers to determine how much, like what their payout threshold is, if they'd rather wait for more or get paid out more frequently. Like all 45. Yeah, if you set it to full, Like, I'm sure they'll pump so much traffic your way, but they won't be able to see your stream.
Ready. We have our orders.
But yeah, it's worth tinkering with and just setting the ads to a level that you're comfortable with. I say, I fucking hate the fact that, you know, I mean, I make no money off of this advertisement, so I don't fucking care. So I'm just going to set the ads as low as they'll go. And just put up with the pre-roll, because people are used to pre-roll, you know?
Assault squad repositioning. Be vigilant.
And yeah, no, if you're willing to sit through, like,
enemy combatants
like a minute and a half of advertisement just to see my dumbass, then clearly you are one dedicated motherfucker.
On the enemy's guns.
I get how much he sucks.
Say it now before the cleansing begins. Silent movement.
Sneak him. Or we can actually pull that round. Hello, I was just playing this mission a few hours ago. It's a bitch, ain't it? Did you get Martellus as your traitor as well? Because obviously this is a no corruption run. Oh god, no. Can I do it? Can I do it? It hit him, but it didn't do very much.
Be vigilant. Scouts on my mark.
But, I mean, judging by your name, it better have been a no corruption moment with a name like the Upright Man.
Ready.
But yeah, it's
take your position, brother.
Maybe you got to do one thing, one big game release, increase ads at the stream, and then you set ads to low.
Target.
Well, I mean, yeah, did a no corruption run, but restarting from Dawn of War 2 to do new builds. Yeah, that's fair. Hate Tank Boy. This fight sucks. Holy shit, this fight sucks because his charge just kills everything, even Terminators. And the point, to be fair, right? I would think that it's a scammy way, but at least you get more traffic. Well, you see, like most things, the highest meta play is to just adjust your ad preferences each stream as to how much traffic you expect to get. Frankly, I'll just take I can't be fucked with that kind of effort, so I'll just drop the ads as low as they'll go and then leave it there. But yeah, so yeah, I say this fight sucks because keeping Martellus in one place is not fucking easy. Like the orbs of the Omnissiah definitely help, and going with Terminators helps because obviously it gives him the stun, and it's anti-vehicle anyway, so it kind of helps. Max ads for 40-minute intro, turn them off at the start.
Close on the enemy's guns.
That is one idea. I mean, I don't know. Obviously, it would require us knowing what the traffic preferences system at Twitch actually works like. You know, honestly, we need a fucking Spiffing Brit video on this. How to exploit Twitch's ads traffic system to our advantage. I was rocking melee Terminators and Avatars with missiles, and it was just a bit bleh. Yeah, that was one strategy I considered. Avatars with the perfectly balanced. I can already see the video. The Twitch's ad revenue system is perfectly balanced. There you go. I've already saved the effort of coming up with the title. This is what I mean. Does it read your ad preferences at the start and then like monitors it for 30 minutes and then assigns your priority in the traffic queue? So yeah, you just go with a 40-minute intro that literally just says getting the ads out the fucking way. Set the ads to max so that Twitch drives a bunch of traffic your way. Switch them off mid-stream, do the normal stream, and now you get tons of traffic with just your stream, so you get to sell to people. Brilliant.
Hostile movement up ahead, brothers.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
At your command.
You're just gonna...
Cyrus here. Under
Close on the enemy's guns.
I'll take losses on Cyrus because I can replace the losses on Cyrus. I mean, worth a try. Not incorrect.
Scouts on my mark.
I mean, like, we need to know how that runs, and obviously that's very hard to know because why would Twitch advertise that? So they'd just be asking for people to exploit it. Because to be fair, the video he did relatively recently was really fucking stupid in that you get more because YouTube runs its system in a impressions system, as it calls it. Let's try and dodge out the way. Okay, if we can get in close with the Terminators, we can actually give him the stuns. There we go. Start getting this in. Hit him with the orb.
Enemy grenade! Hold my fire!
Move the Force Commander.
Look out! He's calling.
But we gotta watch the financial one. We're gonna make more money from streaming somehow. There's a secret.
Placing melter bombs.
We need to graduate from hustleversity in order to be able to make proper use of Twitch's ad revenue systems. Why hasn't Cyrus thrown the bloody melter bomb? Run. Running. Fortunately, I don't think either of these guys are getting up, so we're going to have to come back and hoist them out. I suspect it runs checks in cycles, probably in minutes rather than hours. Yeah, probably. I mean, the commonly held theory for streaming on Twitch is to build your audience somewhere, YouTube, Insta, because Twitch is garbage for small channels. Yeah, that is the real answer. Build your audience, then move to Twitch. But this is the other issue, because one of the arguments is, why not, make your stream on Twitch, YouTube, because it has a far larger user base, and then move over to Twitch. But the issue is that the same problem you have for small channels with YouTube is for Twitch rather, is the same problem you'll have on YouTube, because YouTube's user base is absolutely enormous. Or be on Twitch but put VODs and clips on YouTube. That's more what I mean. Yeah, that's what I do, to be fair. I need to go back and update it a bit because I've exported a lot of videos, but I imagine they're all sitting in unlisted. But I need to go through and publish them all. But yeah, that's what I mean. Like just publish the VODs and stuff to YouTube and like clips and shit, and that'll get your impressions out a lot more, and that'll drive traffic to the stream. And this is where we run into problems, because I'm not on Twitter because cancer, I'm not on TikTok because fuck that, I'm not on Instagram because I'm not vain. I should use my clips as well, but I can't be bothered with all the video editing software and stuff. But yeah, it's definitely one of those things that was only for Dawn of War guys and Viz today. It was mostly 2 years old. Yeah. I mean, as far as I go with this game, I've just played it to death. Okay. Got some Havocs out, which is fine, honestly, because we can then just spin around and do this. Where's my cursor? I keep losing it in snow. There we go. But Rally used to get them up, but now it doesn't. Just make TikTok. No! God! Of all the social media platforms that I will adhere to, TikTok, probably the last one. Like, I'm fully aware that it's probably like the largest in terms of like impressions and getting your name out there. But no, as far as actually using the platform goes, I hate TikTok. It can sod off. I despise it. This is difficult.
Deploy stimulants.
Give him feel no pain. Run them out the way, or he can just get caught in his own thing. That's fine. Quickly run Cyrus back. Right, run everyone back. Right, now we got all the boys again. We can actually come back and make an attempt at this. Play these gaming TikTok accounts. You could pay these. Oh god, fuck that. This is one thing I will not do under any circumstances, is pay for exposure. Install TikTok on a phone emulator running alongside a virtual machine and just put clips of Dawn of War 2 gameplay with annoying bass soundtracks in the background. You joke, sir, but that'd likely work. Same thing for Insta. Yeah, that's what I mean. Overly distorted bass dubstep songs. Yeah, because, god damn it, who gave TikTok users the pitch shift ability and the wave effect? God, it's annoying. Right?
Take your position, brother.
So that's why I think Vine was great. It was just the right amount of stifled creativity. Oh god. But yeah, I get what you mean. But I say, if it comes to like if it were just making number big equal dopamine, as far as the Twitch experiment for me goes, it would be like, it's not exactly hard to get follows. As far as just getting the number up, as far as or find early 90s dance music alternatives like to start a new trend. Is that not what dubstep is? But in that, you could go to like the small
the chapter's
like there's a small
judgments are
YouTuber,
masked in
like
shadow.
small Twitch streamer community stuff, like
Maintain
the
camouflage skills.
Discords and the like, and go through there, and that would actually, you just go there and be like, hey, I'm a smaller streamer. I want, I'm thinking about doing this thing for real time, or for full time rather.
Very well.
So that's Agrid Martellus. There he is. I pressed the fallback button on Tarkus. I'm stupid. But yeah, so you just go there and be like, hey, I'm looking to do this like full time. What do you guys suggest? And then they'll ask for your link, and then they'll send people over there, or bots even, to go follow you, and that'll get number up. And I mean, it's how my cousin did it. Like he was a no follower account, and he got affiliate in a week purely by going to these small creator Discords and Facebook pages and posting his links, and that got him there within a few days. Like, and that's all it really takes. But as far as I'm concerned with the Twitch experiment, it's more about how well can I do completely on my own. You know what I mean? I would rather try to do this via my own, like, strength, if you want to call it. Like, as I said, I do this purely because I want to chat shit and play some video games with some company. That's all it is. Making money, getting big, it's not a priority. I make fun. Man, I mainly hang out in small communities. We speed ran a guy, a follower in 24 hours. He just needed the hours. Oh, I see. Yeah, I'm gonna say, because hours streamed is actually one of the requirements for affiliate, isn't it? Yeah, I forgot that. But is it like partner is
How can we serve?
One of the requirements for partner is actually
Starting attack.
Average followers, isn't it? Not average followers, it's average viewers. You have to have like 70 average viewers or something. Followers, streams hours, average viewer count. Yeah, that's the one.
Tactical squad.
If I can get disable. There it goes. That's it. Get him. And then nail him with a melter bomb. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Run away!
On my position.
Avenge me.
I didn't do that.
Acknowledged.
I think that was Martellus who called that in, actually. Fuck.
Acknowledged.
Anything else I need?
Carry it
that was
out.
close. I mean, I did a good deal of damage there. I luckily just got raided by Alex. Yeah, you got a raid off Alex and Rambler.
Not over.
Run away!
Reporting for
Run away! There we go. I don't know what this is. Oh, he's sequentially firing. Ah, fuck. I forgot that takes you out. I think who's back there already? Tarkus. Insta-Res Cyrus is a lifesaver. Bro, fucking Insta-Res Cyrus is absolutely the strongest ability in this entire game. God damn it. Insta-Res Cloak Cyrus is just... So long as you're paying attention to where Cyrus is, you will never lose. It's brilliant. Oh god, that's
Take your position,
I'm also here for the same, playing games and chatting, really liking the film. Yeah, that's what I mean. Rambaru, apparently it happens more often than you think. Obviously, with big streamers tend to favor raiding little guys, which is kind of the whole point of the raiding function. Cloak Cyrus, point blank, rear armor, shotgun. Yeah. So when I move in this next time, I'm gonna Cloak Cyrus, send him around the back, shove a melter bomb up his ass, and then have him there as the rest of the boys come in. Especially, if nothing else, it'll make Martellus turn around.
How can we serve?
Which will make it so that I can get most of the Terminators round the corner. Although, to be fair, this is now destroyed, so it's not too much of an issue. But, right, let's
reposition.
Let's give it one of these.
Target priority confirmed.
My judgments
Cloak
are passed in shadow.
Cyrus and send him around the back.
Enemy weapons team located.
Why is Stadius coming this way? Stop that.
Repositioning.
Need to send him behind.
Our assault squad is taking losses.
Wow, really? The fuck?
Failed.
Okay, so he can call in artillery strikes.
Camouflage scouts.
No Ted. Keep rolling, keep rolling, keep rolling.
destroy them.
Do not waste what you not.
Okay, that works.
Died on Titan, traitor.
No, that works. It's stupid and janky, but it works.
Tarkus is correct in a way. I was reborn.
Yes, GG's. But yeah.
Where you abandoned me, Eliphas and his black faith found me.
No, you're just a bitch. Can't survive without your monitor. Is Martellus just a zoomer who can't survive without a cell phone? But yeah, I think that's just kind of the thing. Like, if you want to grow, it's not exactly hard because you just go to smaller communities, and then big streamers raiding smaller guys. It's not too uncommon because that's kind of the reason why the raid function is there. You just raid. You as a big guy raid smaller streamers and bring a lot of traffic their way. And even if only like 2% of a 2,000 viewer stream actually follows. Now, that's still 20 people, which to a small guy is huge. Like, if I got 20 followers today, I consider it... I think that would actually qualify as my best day ever. I think my best day ever. I think I actually got up to 10 or something. It was a really good day. I was really happy with it. I find it hilarious that Marty is one of the ones that does the most work to decode secret naughty chats.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you very much. It's yeah. That's primarily what it's there for. You had more than 10 ones? Did I? No, I did. Unlikely. Martellus mentioned chapter. I did a stream once because, of course, my consistent playthroughs are never the streams that do the best. Oh, it's Baseman. It's the most Baseman in history. But yeah, I think it was the Total War 3 Kingdom stream. A friend of mine was. He who sounds with me for the sound alert or for the sound alert or follows. No, that's for the follows. Yeah, because years ago I was thinking, if I were to have a voice line for someone joining me or something, what would it be? Yeah, he who stands with me shall be my brother was the one that immediately came to mind. So yeah, that's just my follow thing. I'm thinking about changing the GIF, but the sound clip of Angelos saying the line is definitely something that's going to stay. I much prefer that. But yeah. In an ad. Oh, I see. It's ads on. Yeah, I think they just turned off. Bastards. But yeah. So yeah, to answer your question, that was it. That was for follows. But yeah, it was a stream. Because a friend of mine was totally planned to steal the idea when I get around to streaming and back. Okay, cool. But yeah, I don't know why. That's the other point of ads. They don't tell me when they're going off, even though the timer is there. It's often not accurate. But yeah, I said that was the voice line for my follows. Feel free to steal it. Not my voice line. Technically, I'm violating. Technically, I'm violating copyright by using it. Technically speaking, but is what it is. But yeah, it was a stream I was doing because a friend of mine was curious about buying 3 Kingdoms Total War, and I was like, you know what? I was arguing with myself to what to play tonight anyway. Fair use under 15 seconds. Thank you very much. I'll keep that in note. But I was arguing what to stream that day anyway. So he said I'm not sure about if I want to play this or not. I was like, you know what? I'll play some tonight, and you can make your own mind up. And I had a stream where I played Cao Cao or Cao Cao, however you want to pronounce it, and I just I did the Let's Player thing where I play the game, I go through some of the mechanics because I was trying to inform my friend about the game, and in doing so, had my best stream ever at like 13 or 15 follows, something in that region. Just because I was playing the game, I was explaining it, I was having a bit of fun, and it's generally the way to go. And as you can probably tell, keeping myself talking is not something I tend to struggle with. To quote my own father, I could probably talk the hind legs off a donkey. If you add in commentary or parody around it, it also becomes transformative. Yeah, and therefore okay. Yeah, so that's pretty... But, the art of dodging fair use is a long and storied thing. We have the most base man has something to say.
We face a terrible situation.
Yeah, I'll say.
Master Kyrus has gone mad, and Diomedes has branded my brothers and I as renegades.
Am I going to get upstairs? Off you go, man. My only demand is that you also get barbecue pizza. It's a meme. Space Marines.
I feared as much. There will come a reckoning for Kyrus. I swear it.
Perhaps we shall have some retribution on the topic.
The threat to the sector is worse.
Indeed.
Kyrus bound a mighty demon inside planet Aurelia 1,000 years ago.
Yet.
Eliphas is intent on releasing it and destroying the planet in the process.
I mean, pretty big bold move, I will be honest.
All our recruiting worlds will fall.
The chapter master may have branded us renegades, but we still stand with our world. We must mount an assault and eliminate the
So just because we've been fired doesn't mean we have to stop doing our jobs.
To your planetary display. Angelos out.
Just to make sure I've got everything I need. Ah, yes, the Armor of Brotherhood. Which is really fucking good. Either for the Force Commander, but I don't have a weapon for him. So instead, I'm gonna give it to Thaddeus. What? There we go. Now Thaddeus is silly. Right, and I think we are about good. The hell is this? Donate this item to the librarian to receive a unique purified item. Good. Blade of Steel. Relatively normal name, all things considered. Level 28. Grants limited invulnerability, 15 armor rating, and damage to Chaos Space Marines versus 10% chance to instantly destroy vehicles. Done. Or load up holy water into spray bottles and tell the demon to get off the planet. Oh, it reminds me of Mechanicus, which is another playthrough I did, where one of the missions is to bring the massive incense burners into the tomb of the Necrons to purify it a bit. And of course, the immediate joke is that it's just a bunch of Mechanicus going into a tomb, a tomb of Necrons, and just vaping the fuck out of it, which is really silly. Similarly, bringing the similar mission, but instead you're bringing massive speakers to play hymns and shit to purify the area. But of course, you immediately change that to dubstep, and it's stupid. Because Mechanicus is just, to be fair, anything to do with the Adeptus Mechanicus is just instantly silly, right? Like, it's just instantly really stupid. Again, that's everyone at level 30, I believe. Right. Yeah, we're all good. Let's go. Got Stoner Rave Party with the robot boys, exactly. What did the Adeptus Mechanicus do upon finding a tomb world? Immediately find the entrance and start vaping out all the Necrons. Which is just the best. It's like one of a really funny mental image. Oh yeah, the start of the final mission is a tank fight, if I remember. To be fair, it's not too hard. You just got to remember that, you know, tanks do in fact have abilities. Smoke launchers for when you get yourself in shit. Focus blast for anything that's really high damage. Rapid fire for anyone who's entrenched. And then full speed ahead if, you know, ramming speed becomes the correct term. Otherwise, they both got repair vehicle. You just need to make sure you press that before they die. Let's go. I mean, I feel like this is a relic kind of advertising the model lines because they gave them the correct names.
Chaos armor ahead.
No, don't take that. Remember, don't destroy the things because they're for your infantry squads. Splat.
Understood. Move.
There we go. As long as we have our front armor facing them, we should be fine. But yeah, again, Mechanicus is a fantastic game, to be fair. Gameplay is good because, you know, it's got the satisfying method. I'm kind of disappointed at the lack of good 40k games. To be fair, there are plenty of them. They're just not released very often.
Predator Destructor. Chaos Havocs are set up ahead of you. Their last cannons and missile launchers pose a serious threat. Use your autocannon to eliminate them before they can.
I'm just gonna spray smoke in their face. Because apparently the rockets didn't go off.
Requesting infantry support.
There we go. Bringing that round so that the other gun can get in on the fun.
Predator under attack.
This mechanic is worth it then? I would say so. If you enjoy... that's not what I said. If if you enjoy XCOM, for example, which is the game probably shares the most DNA with, then you will enjoy Mechanicus. You know, the combat is sound, and it removes the most most annoying factor of XCOM in the fact that, you know, it is squad based and all that, but your squads don't have a fucking mischance. Beautiful, right? Splat. There we go. You know, but your squads don't have a. It's turn-based, yeah? Yeah, it is. Say it's turn-based squad combat. You have a small troop of tech marines, tech priests that you maintain and upgrade across the various disciplines of the Mechanicus. You know, the Xenorites. I can't remember them all, but you know, they all have different bonuses. Like some of them are better in melee. Some of them focus on cognition, which is the name of the resource that lets you do multiple things in a turn. All that. I don't mind turn-based. They tend to be pretty chill because you can walk off for a drink without dying. Yeah, they're fully turn-based and stuff. And but like I say, unlike XCOM, it doesn't have the intensely infuriating mechanic of mischance.
The target is in ruins.
In that it, you know, if you're in range, if you're in line of sight of a Necron, and you choose to shoot at them, Mother of God, you're gonna hit that Necron. Let's back out here. Ooh, yeah, that's not going well.
One less enemy of man.
Give it a spray.
Annihilator disabled. We're deploying a tech marine to initiate repairs.
This has gone well. Splat.
Transport. You must reach the disabled vehicle and initiate repair rights.
This has gone well. 99% chance to hit, and yeah, it just holds the gun immediately behind the head and just goes boom. How did I miss? They're not going to move from there. That's a restart. Yeah, I think I went too hard in there. But that's fine. Last mission. I was barely into it. It's fine. We'll just divert the other way. Not hard. But yeah. Yeah, so, you know, you have your little group of tech priests that you maintain. And you send them through, you equip them out, you find new weapons as you go through the tomb in the form of STCs. The gameplay is solid, the art direction is magnificent, the soundtrack is great. If you're in any way interested in either the Necrons or the AdMech, go play it. The Heretic expansion is nice, but not needed. But, so yeah, if you're at all curious about it, I'd recommend pick it up, give her a play. I can't imagine it's too much money. I believe in you, brother, but there are relics back there in need of rescue.
Predator annihilator. Chaos armor ahead. Use your last cut them apart.
To be fair, I mean, everybody makes the joke, but you know, everybody unleashes their inner Bloodraven whenever they go to a convention of any kind. They just start walking around, everybody behaving. Feels still bad. I'm a good mod. Shut up.
Squad on the move. Target acknowledged. Predator under attack.
I keep doing that. It's instinctive to pick up the stuff, but yeah, if you ever go to a con or like a expo of any kind, you will quickly unleash your inner Bloodraven when you start walking around the entire hall, purely for the purpose, not to actually look at anything, but purely for the purpose of gaining as much free swag as possible.
Chaos Havocs are set up ahead of you. Their last cannons and missile launchers pose a serious threat. Use your
spray some smoke on them.
To eliminate them before they can cause serious damage.
Make sure we stay together, otherwise we're going to have problems. Cool. I don't know why it does this. You get tons of kit in the final mission, despite the fact that you have no ability to use it. Yeah, they are moving forward.
Predator under attack.
Just give that a focus blast because fuck him. Oh.
Strike with fury and zeal.
If I did a tabletop, I'd be tempted. If I did tabletop, I'd enter the Kit Bash signature models for each of the chapters, but make them Blood Ravens. Yeah.
Orders.
You're going to make the Blood Ravens manage to... Of all the things that the Blood Ravens have managed to steal, one of them was actually Robert Guilliman. Just Robert Guilliman in Blood Raven armor, and they're like, but that's just the way it's always been. It's always been my Primarch. If like Calgar modded to be a Blood Raven captain, he got gifted the gauntlets. Yeah, I'd say. I mean, most... I'll be honest, like, most Warhammer nerds, particularly the ones who are, like, super all about the lore and shit, will cringe at the very the very idea that you would have Marines with different paint schemes. But personally, I think it's really cool. Like, I've always enjoyed the idea of kit bashing. You know, even better, Marnus Calgar, but as a Blood Raven, as they quite literally stole the guy. Yeah, exactly. So they've moved beyond stealing other chapters' equipment and have just straight up taken to stealing. Oh, I keep doing it. Straight up stealing Blood Ravens, other Space Marines.
Orders?
Well, remember, I gotta command these guys individually. Yeah, that's it. Spin. I think the focus bolt seems to charge a lot sooner.
Victory for the righteous.
There we go.
Target killed.
Huh. They're just taken to straight up stealing other Space Marines. I don't know how they go about it. That's a very prospect of them stealing. Fucking I see a crate. I blow it up and take it. Holding up a "Please rescue me" sign. Just a whole squad of TAC Marines that just holding up a banner saying, "We don't know how we got here." Might be like a Slaneshi thing, by which I mean, like, you know, they promise a good night out and for you to have some fun, but you know, you end up blacking out, and before you know it, you've joined the Blood Ravens chapter. Splat.
Deploying now.
We'll send the Annihilator up first.
Ready to serve.
Oh wait. Going for a Blood Ravens X-Trazing collab where the Marines break into his museum of fancy things and nick Uskar Reed. It's just Drazen's walking through his museum, turns a corner, and it's just a sign that says "Thanks, Smile, Blood Raven." It's "Thanks, Smile" from Gabriel Angelos or something like that.
Orders? Understood.
Oh god, the Trazen the Infinite Blood Ravens thing.
Go ahead.
Blood Ravens kidnap Trazen, paint him red.
Understood.
Shit.
All guns, fire.
Okay, just back off a bit. There we go. And to be fair, these claws aren't really doing much to the Annihilators, and we move faster than he does. So we can literally just kite the old man. He's never gonna catch me. Beautiful. Looking Grimdark real quick. Okay. Oh yeah, the fucking this comic book series, this Warhammer comic series, by the way, is precious as fuck. By the way, just gonna quickly. They should have given you Land Ravens. Oh, no, why the fuck didn't they give me Land Ravens? Yeah, come here. Also, we run a Discord, by the way, and it's great fun. Ravens. Masters of Acquisitions are my shiny metal. Yeah. They're walking out after having looted all of his shit. Oh, that's cute. Lord. Nope, come on. There we go. Sorry, my mouse was being a bit buggy. There we go.
Moving out.
That's it, yeah. Fuck's sake, did it again. Yeah, so that's all we do in the Discord. We just that level of shit posting constantly. I don't know, it's like they should have given me like a side objective I could achieve in this that just ports down a Land Raider. That done. Right, let's move forward.
Squad on the move. Orders?
Or not.
Predator under attack. Acknowledged.
I can only assume they've got something mean up here, so I'm going to save the focus blast for that. How does he still have cover? I am mad about the fact that he somehow still has cover. There we go. you know, literally final mission, and I think the only time you've commanded a vehicle in this game other than Thule. Did I hit a landmine or something? I must have done. That was weird.
One less enemy of man. Channel is good.
Is you just waiting for this to come up? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Yep, only vehicle use. Yeah, it's weird. Like the only other vehicle you get to use is actually Thule, which is weird. Why have I got 2 notifications? Oh, because Doc messaged me the ad the other day, earlier today. There we go. Yeah, it's just weird because in then in Ret they give you the full options for vehicles.
Order understood. Predator. All guns. Fire.
We're playing FPS where I'm a dreadnought. To be fair, they did that in
Orders.
They did do a bit of that. It's in Space Marine. Can't remember the name of the. I think it was a full DLC where they
Predator under attack.
where they gave you the option to pilot a dreadnought, which is absolutely not how dreadnoughts work. But you know, game is game. Yeah, okay. That would be how that goes. I'm going to pull them back, tell him to repair, whilst they slowly, I presume, follow us. There we go.
Predator under attack. Such large guns for us.
There we go. There's the rest of them. Spray smoke in their face.
Orders.
In theory, they shouldn't be able to see us now. If I can just quickly get this focus blast off on him.
Orders.
There we go. Quickly spin around and blow smoke in their face. Back him up.
Predator under attack.
There we go. We're working as a team. Oh, there we go.
Orders.
Get that repair. Now we've got the rapid fire going again. Easy, easy. Yeah, so as far as I know, that's the only game in which they've enabled you to first-person play a Dreadnought, which is that DLC in Space Marine that they did. As far as I know, that's the only way you could. That's the only time they've ever done that. To be fair, there's not much market for it, because the only other way I could think that you could do it would be in the style of like Mech Warrior as a Dreadnought, but you know, there's only one kind of Dreadnought, so you'd just have the one Dreadnought, but you'd be slowly improving your Dreadnought, which is weird. You know, it should be cool, and I'd pay to play it, but you know, somebody would have to make up that idea. Someone would have to make that game, and I'm not sure there's enough market for it to. I think I played that. Yeah. The game is still alive, as far as I recall. There's still a small number of dedicated people who play it, so you know, if you pick it up, you can play it. But as far as I know, that is the only way to do it.
Strike Force Fury, launch attack.
Wait, who's that? I don't know if they actually change it. So those two, are they there or no? I just get some infantry support.
Forward. Today we regain the honor of our chapter.
Or is it just? I guess it's just the most base man in 40k history actually then starts doing stuff. None of my boys actually turn up. No, it's just me.
Commander, we should divert to support.
Oh no, I do get some boys.
By eliminating the Black Legion defenders, we can stem the tide of Blood Raven deaths.
Join in then, is what I'm hearing. Quickly tell him to go bot that.
Your orders.
I must not have changed the order. Oh, whoops. I guess I'm stuck with this now. And it also means that Cyrus is still spec for anti-vehicle combat, so he is hoping all care counts as a vehicle. Pew pew pew. Oh, Janet. This got loud fast. Oh, such a nice guy. Also, great unclean ones are just really large grandfathers. Beautiful. Send Thaddeus over there.
Not yet free. He cannot yet.
That's it. Keep moving. Keep moving. We minimise Bloodraven losses by taking the losses on ourselves. I'm aware of the irony of this, but you know. There we go. Turn on the rapid fire. So yeah, the more Bloodravens die, the more you have to deal with Olcare later. Alright mate, guard jet. Kill many heretics and find many heretics. Alright buddy. Hope you had fun tonight. Have a good one. Yeah. So we'll do something a bit chill after this. Because, you know, given that this is the last mission, it's either that or we just crack straight on with Retribution. Because to be fair, Retribution, it's not terribly long. Probably a 2-streamer, though to be fair, if I dedicate it, I could probably get it done in one. Retribution isn't hugely long. To be fair, you know, the missions are formulaic. If you played them before, you know exactly how to win. Which you could say is the same of normal Dawn of War, but I would say to an even greater degree when with Retribution.
On the enemy's gun.
Another one.
Armor bearing down on us.
That is good.
Under attack. Destroy them.
We shut both of them down and get some repairs going.
Cyrus here.
I wonder if my losses count as losses on this counter. Coming out here somewhere. They don't appear to want to stop spawning.
Focus on that vehicle, brothers.
Quickly kill that dreadnought. Deal with that.
Victory for the righteous.
Or, to be fair, I might find like a calm, maybe not a city builder or something like that. Break all of these and then capture that. Oh, he took the tanks off me.
Commander, deploy your strike team and destroy that demon. Everything depends on it.
Did we succeed or nah? We could. Oh, there's a thing there. We gotta kill all of this at the very least.
Fall into position. Your orders, scouts. Take your position.
I'm just gonna quickly dash a charge here.
Under suppressor fire. Take your position, brother.
Should kill them. Or at least deal enough damage for them to reconsider their current position. How the hell do I get through to here?
We have engaged. Close on the enemy's guns.
There's a field here, which blocks a ramp.
Under attack.
It is done.
Yeah, looks like it's here.
The Emperor's peace today.
I guess the only way we can really minimize Bloodraven losses is by being quick about it. Especially because he has the tanks now, to be fair, so he has no excuse.
Under attack.
Take your position.
Yeah, I'm up there. There we go.
Battle ready once more. Cyrus here. Go ahead.
Just head through and oh God. Yeah, just head through and start dealing with it. So if we can get this next recon, this next beacon, we should be okay. Not that, come back.
Rain fire upon us and we shall return it!
Target destroyed.
There we go. We just need to get to that next beacon and do so quickly before Olcare has issues.
Hostile movement up ahead, brothers.
Yeah, just wreck it. I'm not interested in stopping.
resistance, Blood Ravens. Even faced with the betrayal of your brother Montez, you strive on.
I know, right? Because you know, no corruption run because corruption icky.
Accomplish a great deal if backed by the powers of the Dark Gods.
Me, these guys won't go down.
Stubborn nature only ensures your destruction.
Quickly get him back
Tactical
up.
squad, return.
Beat the champion Eliphas. Well, wasn't that the idea? I guess that's a quicker way through then.
Cyrus is here. Battle ready once more. Cyrus here, under fire.
Shove a bloody melter bomb in there.
Let fly the excellent Space Marines.
Your desecration ends this day.
We grab this whilst he's not looking. There we go. Because of course.
It is done.
So we got to kill Eliphas in order to unlock that, which is fine, honestly. I mean, I suppose it's a high risk thing because it's a much shorter way through.
To your doom, Blood Ravens. Surrender to the inevitable.
There we go. Well, at least Thaddeus got reinforced immediately. Yep, start rolling on.
Readiness is all.
Assault
Squad runs on the mode they should be. Right, let's crack on.
One shot. One
Beginning tactical.
It was left to me to manipulate Captain Angelus into launching this attack.
Like he's a bloody he's a sorcerer in this one. Like, he's got Doombolt for fuck's sake, which is not an ability that Lords have. I think if you take the Marcus Siege actually. Dash a charge over there.
It is done. Move on.
It's gone.
Assault squad.
Run.
Such is the fate of the enemies of man.
What the hell's he got? 800,000.
Moving. Do not waste what the Emperor provides.
Tied up in hand-to-hand
In
combat.
melee.
Run that
Cannot
away.
slip away.
Yeah, you can use melt bombs on these actually.
We will thin their ranks.
And he's bugged again. Sweet.
They will regret.
Take your position, brother.
And just throw a detonation charge on that. Or demolition, should I say.
The enemy has targeted this area. Excellent space.
Up. Get up.
Enemy has us in close combat.
Everyone's dazed. Fuck's sake. There we go. No fair.
Alive, brothers.
The traitor legion strike!
Acknowledged.
I might just call it. I'm going to call it on that one actually.
Target acknowledged.
Hold back to a secure position.
I can only hope that killing these things weakens Eliphas somehow.
Scouts here.
Target killed.
That's another one. Didn't bring the actual help with us, so that's going to be fun.
Take your position.
Hand-to-hand combat.
Seems to daze him at least, so that helps.
Emperor provides.
He does appear to be taking a lot more damage actually, because we're ticking down thousands very quickly. Turn that on very quickly. Keep the rally war cry combo going. You should be able to chew him down pretty easily. And we're very much out of bullets now.
Scouts on my mark.
Who I can find.
Do we have a new target?
Do not waste what the Emperor provides.
Past half health already, so doing okay. It's now just a game of slowly beating him down, I suppose. And just quickly, just kill it. Just kill it. He's gone from 3 to 2 to 1 shrine, so I can only imagine he's running out of shrines at the very least.
This was neither the time nor the place.
There we
It's
go.
done. Move on.
Spin round. There we go. See?
Scout squad
Easy.
ready for order. Enemy has us in close combat.
Thaddeus is down a guy, but honestly fine. It's taken already too long. These ones are, you know, the Zinch. No fun. Oh, fuck this guy. Get back in him.
Box open. Target acquired.
I am officially done with this fight. I'm just calling in fire support.
Take your position, brother.
Deploy stimulants.
Just punch him in the face.
Beginning tactical advance.
Cyrus here. Battle ready once understood. The glow.
Yeah, would Cyrus stop getting so bloody close? Fuck off. There we go. Nearly dead. Come on. You can do it. There we go. Finally. Might have been easy just to ignore him.
How much stronger has Vulcan become? Victory is still mine.
Oh, shut up, Eliphas. You are the master of... Yeah, but I won anyway.
Eliphas again proves to be a disappointment. His refusal to accept death is an offense to Grandfather Burke.
Well, yeah, that is why Zinch hates you.
He served his purpose.
Cyrus here.
Close on the enemy's guns!
Okay, so that's why we stand behind him a bit.
He's done. Move on.
Right away. For the Emperor!
Well, so long as we have these orbs of the Omnissiah, we might as well use them.
Move! Grenade!
Man out trying to get some more munitions.
Tactical Marines are ready. No
Alternatively, you could just do this.
Fine work, brothers.
Waiting for orders.
Remember, I do have lots of fire support at the minute, so might as well use it. And our primary anti-vehicle measure right now is to just surround them with Terminators and proceed to take their lunch money.
Return hostile walker destroyed.
There we go. We literally just surround the old man and proceed to punch him until he gives up.
Cyrus here. Under fire.
Easy.
Rain fire upon us and we shall return.
Well, okay, is in that direction, but the only nearby respawn point is over there. So.
Tactical squad, return fire.
Well, this will take care of a lot of the infantry at the very least.
I have failed.
I just went down. Shit.
Cyrus here. Going in.
No, ready for battle.
Give him feel no pain at the very least.
It takes more than that to stop a space marine.
Tactical squad, return fire.
Give me,
Target
give me that.
killed.
Give me merciless strike for Christ's sake. There we go.
There are still targets to engage.
To be fair, this is we're going this way, so.
Waiting for moving. Target confirmed.
Keep going, and then Tarkus
With me, brothers.
take him off.
Standard movement.
Take him off melee, and then we just fight normally for a minute.
Use cover, brothers.
Run Cyrus past. There we go. Nice and easy.
This brothers fire.
Locked in melee.
I'm starting to get rather annoyed with the whole omnipresent nature of these demons.
Target acknowledged. Get to that position, brothers.
Objective taken.
Fall back
Run
to
them
secure
fast.
Excuses. This is
Enemy destroyed.
That was quite a squeaky voice for a Marine there. There we go. I'm about to go into the proper fight. There we go. Well, we managed to pick up 3 explosives. Not bad at all. Definitely helps out. And now we've actually got to do the last fight, which is going to be hilarious. Kind of stood in the middle of a temple for no reason. Okay, bro? Because they're fine.
A few more deaths, and I shall be free to consume the whole sector.
Because of course.
Your deaths will do nicely.
So we are literally like just us left then. The massive red filter just to exemplify blood rain.
Hostile vehicle spotted.
Of course, he immediately calls for help. I might just back off and draw out his dreadnoughts.
Brothers, return fire!
So, Caspian. Clubs around and proceed to take lunch money. Use the melter bombs whilst we've got them.
Launching grenade. It is done. Move on.
Okay, we'll slowly walk his fat ass over here.
It is done. Move on.
It's rather shit that they immediately spawn 3 fucking dreadnoughts. Yeah, we've got fucking 1.3 million health left. Of a possible 200,000. I don't think he's ever intended to get that high.
Take your position, brother.
Yeah, come on. Come on.
The captain calls and we answer.
Once again, I have forgotten to swap out Tarkus' bullets because I forget he has them, but you know, it's what it is.
Give the word.
Oops, wrong button. Now we can turn Tarkus back to where he should be.
Engage the enemy.
Placing melter bombs.
And then, yeah, there we go. Go in normally then.
Tactical Marines.
Close on the enemy's guns!
Right, easy. Actually, now deal with this asshole.
Nothing distracts me from my target.
Oh, I can already tell this fight's going to take a while. Because that bar is barely moving.
Your orders. All guns. Press the assault, brothers.
Tarkus here. Enemy has us in.
I'll deploy the turrets. It's a little extra DPS, I suppose.
This way.
Go get him, please.
Brothers. I am far from finished. Brothers.
No, you run. We haven't done... Well, we've done no damage to him. We've done an okay amount of damage to him.
The enemy wishes to fight, brothers! Let us indulge them!
Get to that position, brothers.
Where did Cyrus go?
This way. As you order.
Game broke, Cyrus.
Take your position.
I'm down to Cyrus. Fuck.
We have our order. Hit them hard, hit them fast.
Okay, the game broke Cyrus, so I'm now doing this without Cyrus.
Tactic brothers, fire!
Assault there, go!
Which is annoying, but you know, I suppose he's without bullets anyway, so... And we're now missing a damage modifier as a result, but you know, I can live with that. Oh, I can't. Right. Anyway. Come here. Fun. Yeah. Quickly run that back. Quickly get him up whilst
Scouts here, still engaged. This way.
whilst the big boy is stunned.
Do not fall, brothers.
I'm just gonna. Nope, never mind.
Tactical Marines.
Okay, well this has gone well. What do I do here? I can't. forgot, he has this. Mark a position where a chosen squad will be teleported.
As you order. Let it lie.
Like immediately next to you.
For the chapter.
Hey,
This way.
got him out.
Destination confirmed.
Had to be creative with it, but we got him out.
Acknowledged.
When he does that ability, we need to make sure that we're not hanging around.
Be vigilant. Time to emerge.
We can't sneak past Olgair, it seems.
In melee.
With us!
Quickly run him back.
Thaddeus reporting for duty.
Shoot out his guts. It's easily the most disturbing ability that Great Unclean Ones can have.
How can we tactical squad?
Yes, Commander. Heading out. Fall into position, initiate.
Righty. Can do the puke. It's too far away. Okay, now we're able to reset. We're about halfway through the fight, to be fair.
Ready for orders.
Not bad.
Take your position, brother.
Let's go. Let's just proceed with the fucking up. Yeah, there are a couple of equipment crates around. That one doesn't help us. One does, however. Now.
We have engaged.
Oh, that's no fun.
Tactical squad, return fire.
Just gonna back up out of that situation.
Tactical squad, destroy them.
Seeing as the Plague Marines are a bit too slow.
Look alive, brothers. Move quickly.
We'll find out if they're fast enough to avoid a demolition charge.
Hone your zeal, brothers.
No, but they are certainly strong enough to survive one.
Ready for battle.
There we go. It wouldn't be so bad if he didn't summon such tanky allies. Jesus Christ.
Return fire.
Look alive, brother.
He's quite lumbering himself. We'll throw a charge at him.
Enemy
I
sniper
hit him and it did some amount of damage.
I have failed. It takes more than that to stop a
Get
space
Thaddeus
marine.
back up. Get the Force Commander back up.
Brothers.
For the Emperor!
Scouts on my way. Locked in melee.
Keep doing that. I'm just going to keep getting them back up.
In melee!
Waiting for my wounds are grave.
Reposition!
Fine, we'll just back off then.
Moving.
I think we just about avoided a puke anyway, so that was the right time to back off.
Acknowledged.
Luckily we can actually get people. Should use the
Say
teleport
it now
home, but
before the cleansing begins. On my way.
what we'll do then, we'll mark the teleport, and we can mark Tarkus, because he's going to be the one who takes longest to get back here. And then we'll just set it up again so that we don't have to wait so long for Tarkus to come back.
Yes, Commander. Heading out. Fall into position, initiate.
Easy. That way we can send Tarkus back and have him back on the front at a moment's notice.
Be vigilant.
Right.
Let it
Homer.
fly.
Then we just got to keep an eye on it and then make sure we designate Tarkus. Because Thaddeus has his own teleport, so that's not too much of a hassle.
The chapter's recruits stand ready.
Like that.
Be vigilant. Let
I do enjoy how
enemy has us in close combat.
somehow the Nurgle demons have the most reason to be upset, and yet are the least upset. Quickly give in, feel no pain. We are chewing through his health bar, actually. Get him back up.
Avenge me.
Oh dear.
Our brother's not finished with me, nor I with them.
Quickly get Thaddeus back up, because now he's got
Thaddeus reporting for
fucking
duty.
plague champions, which I'm not willing to deal with.
Enemy has us in close combat.
To be fair, fucking Tarkus is fine, I'll just run him straight back. because the rest of them will be away for long enough.
How can we serve? Repositioning.
Say it now before the yes, Commander.
Cyrus, I can just auto home his scouts out, and Thaddeus, I can just teleport front. So sweet. I just need to wait for him to reinforce.
Be vigilant.
Tarkus awaiting orders.
Fall into take your position, brother.
Right. Okay, plague champions with no fire support.
Only a word. Be vigilant.
In melee.
Throw a charge at them to begin with.
The traitor legion strike!
Assault squad. Engage jump packs.
God. Okay, there we go. That's merciless assault. Following you.
Fine work, brothers.
We'll have Tarkus on anti-plague champion duty, I think. And once again, demolition charges do hurt Olcare, but just not by a lot. Walked off anyway. Just pull both of them back. Get back, get the fuck back.
The traitor legion strike!
Just about dodged that.
Say be vigilant.
Brothers, fire!
We just gotta keep chewing through him.
Confirmed.
Ready for battle.
Yeah, the range squads alone can still deal decent damage to him.
Destroy them.
There we go, just keep it going. For some reason he turned away there.
Take your position, brother.
We've only got 37,000 of his health left to go.
Your orders. Aerial assault. Go!
Brothers.
Give me a Righteous Fury.
Look alive, brothers.
Tap to Tarkus. Give Cyrus some pain because it's a little close right now.
Tactical squad.
Everything else is neither here nor there.
Press the assault, brothers. There, go!
Yeah, and then just let's just assault to the front.
All guns, open fire!
There we go. Now we're chewing through him. Slap. Go run him back. Run. Want to be caught in that. Were anyway, but luckily we didn't lose anyone. Okay, we're nearly done with this fight.
Say it now, be vigilant.
Come back. Thaddeus is out of dudes. And Thaddeus.
Take your position, brother.
And then teleport.
As you order.
Teleport Tarkus back to the front, because getting him to do it the old-fashioned way takes 1,000 bloody years. Oh wow, really? Already?
Use formation. Tarkus here. Enemy has us in close combat.
Come on, there we go.
Locked in melee. Look alive, brothers.
Yeah, then we just run in and win.
Your orders. Engage jump packs.
Oh, okay. Guess we're not doing that now. No, a move order could just cancel then. Yeah, we're nearly through him.
Thaddeus, requesting
Get him up.
support.
Just get him up. Just get him up. There we
Thaddeus,
go.
enemy has us in close combat.
I do wish Cyrus would stop running towards the enemy quick before he shoots them.
With me, brothers, advance.
Assault Marines, taking heavy losses.
On my way.
Right.
That's fine.
Fall back to a secure position.
We can just quickly get the Force Commander up and deal with it.
Brothers. Eliminate that target. For the Emperor!
And just bring Thaddeus back when he's ready.
In melee.
Yeah, we only got like 35,000 left to go, so. There we go. The death squeal drowned out his actual words.
Such is the way of Nurgle. But do not delude yourselves that your victory will last, little humans. This prison cannot hold me forever. It's cracked and weakened, and its architect now feasts on Nurgle's rotted brood. You and your pathetic chapter will feel my hate again.
Yeah, of course. But to be fair, demons aren't keen on the whole dying shtick, so probably right. Easy. Wow. But that was the last mission, so all of this is just wankery.
Blood Ravens!
Hello.
Victory is ours!
Yeah.
You have driven the Black Legion from the sector.
I know, right?
And banished the vile demon who sought to consume us.
Stinky.
The more terrible battle remains ahead. Our chapter is in the hands of a madman and a heretic.
Yeah, of course.
Kyrus, he who should be the greatest of us all, has bargained away his soul to the powers of chaos.
Because he's a bitch.
And we are branded as renegades and traitors. My brothers, this will not stand.
And the fact that the Blood Ravens are in any kind of number after this whole thing.
You and your brothers shall be our agents of purification within the chapter.
Bangin'.
Your actions have already set a shining example of honor and valor.
Thank you, Daddy.
And when none others could, you opened the eyes of Captain Diomedes to the corruption around him.
I have that effect.
Take the retribution back to Calderis. Diomedes awaits you there. You will assume command of the 4th Company, rightly taking the captaincy left vacant by Davian Thule. When the time is ripe to strike at Kyrus and the rot in the chapter, we shall contact you. When that day comes, we must all be ready. Let none find us wanting.
By chapter and emperor, let none find us wanting.
Oh no. Who is? Oh, it's Eliphas, right. Because he's a terminal fucker.
It will be as I promised.
That Lord Top Knot himself. It is.
Blood Ravens will fall.
Ooh. Mean Top Knot. He's in the fucking Maledictum now, isn't he? I can't remember the actual name of it. But the place where the Chaos Space Marines throw their terminal screw-ups. Epic victory. I like how it says that every time anyway. And the title Angel of Death because I scored 3,000 points on that last mission because of course. Bang in! Even state your corruption at the bottom. I never noticed that because I generally only ever do pure runs. Easy. So that's all of the story games of God of War 2 at the very least. Now as far as Retribution goes, Retribution isn't a long game and it's also extremely formulaic. So I can probably rock through that. If I give it a proper stream, yeah, I could probably do it on one. It'd be a long one, but I could do it. Or it would just be 2. Retribution isn't hard at all. It's just a bit of a shift. You got to be used to the fact that you're going to be losing people very frequently. Oh yeah. Ugh, fuck me. Now what? I mean, how long are we going? Yeah, 3.5. That's not bad. Might be up for taking a bit of a break. And then... Oh, I'll cut stream here. I will go take a break, go take care of some stuff. And then I'll jump in the Discord, see if people are still around and if they're still up for stuff. At which point, I'll see what happens. There's a couple of games I might want to play. It also gives me time to look through my library and maybe prepare something else. chart out the course for the future a bit. Yeah. Otherwise, yeah, this was fun. It's everyone had a bit of fun, and yeah, I might be back in a bit.